All right, what's up, everyone? Welcome to Behind the Lines. I'm Lauren, your host, welcomed by my two co-hosts, Krabs and Wylie. To give you a quick overview of what today's show will be, we'll be talking about our recap from Tuesday, some college basketball news, mid-major players you should get to know, our dark horse teams we have for the tournament, and then giving you our leans and reads for the top 5 games today. But starting with our recap, my play of the day was Texas Tech -10. Absolutely smacked. Tech did exactly what I thought they would do in Lubbock. There was never a doubt. Wylie, I know you did pretty good. Tell me about your play of the day on Tuesday.
Yeah, my play of the day was Arkansas. It went pretty much as I expected. I expected it to be close, but at the end of the day, Arkansas pulled through, covered and won outright at Florida. It's a pretty easy one.
And Krabs.
Do we have to go over mine or what? I mean,
we do. Unfortunately, we do.
It took a 40 burger and the first triple-double in Kent State history to lose my bet. Still almost covered. I'm not an excuse guy. An L's an L because I know that the next time something like that happens, hopefully it'll go my way. So we're on to the next one. We were on the right side. It lost. Yeah, whatever. Better pick today. All right, this is more of a Krabs pick. Me and Wylie talked about it. This is more my type of pick. So we'll be all right.
All right, well, perfect. All right, so moving on to some college basketball news. Providence. Is Providence the real deal? This team continues to shock everyone. I feel like they started the team unranked and have climbed their way up to the number 1 spot, or the number 11 spot. I'm sorry. I feel like everyone keeps waiting for the team to start regressing, but they just keep winning. I'm curious to think or hear what you guys think about this Providence team. Wylie, what do you think?
I think Providence is a team. Me and you both early on in the year were all over. They just keep on winning. They find ways to win. The Ken Palm luck stat. I know they're near the top at that, but apparently luck continues to be on their side.
Yeah, that proved true yesterday.
Triple overtime electric game
man.
yesterday. They literally brought the house down. Started leaking where they had a 10-minute break or whatever for a leak on the court. It was insane, but Providence finds ways to win, and that's what makes a great team, especially come March.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised if there was some dude up in the roof just like pouring shit all over the floor. It was only on Xavier's side of the court. I don't understand. The commentators even said
did you see Nate Watson? He took a nasty spill because of that water.
I know. And then as soon as Xavier's big man went out, Nate Watson turned into freaking Dwight Howard from 2006 and was unstoppable in the third overtime. I thought that game was. I thought I was about to have to watch that game this morning. I thought it was going to go to 20 overtimes. That was nuts. Of course, I was on Xavier. I was on Xavier too, which was nice as well. So, icing on the cake.
It's only right for you to be right.
Uh-huh.
All right, moving on to the next one. Duke heating up. Duke has now won 5 games in a row after having a rough January and losing to Virginia earlier this month. I can't really get a read on this team this year. What do you guys think about this Duke team?
I think it's the least talked about Duke team maybe ever, maybe under at least Coach K's reign. I think part of that's to do with Coach K not really being around the team. I don't know what his situation is. I hope he's all right. But this Duke team is putting it together at the right time. I think Coach K's farewell tour, they're going to be a scary team in March if he's back with the team.
Yeah, I'm with you, Wylie. I'm honestly kind of shocked as well, man. It's Coach K's last year. I would have thought we'd be hearing a little bit more about this team. It is Duke, right? That's all we hear about is Duke every freaking year. But this is a team that I could see this team going all the way for sure. It would be very Coach K to take this team all the way to the end, at least make a Final Four run in his last season. Greatest coach of all time. I mean, I'm rooting for him. I know a lot of people don't like Duke. I grew up rooting for Duke. I don't really that much anymore because I went to another ACC school. But I'm rooting for the guy. I mean, he's the greatest coach of all time. He's a good dude. We'll see what happens. And he's got some ballers on his team this year. Banchero, I mean, he's insane. So
yeah,
we'll have to see what happens. I mean, anything could happen in March, but I think this team has a real chance this year to go far.
I'm one of them that I hate Duke. I can't even lie. But
I mean, 90% of people hate Duke. I totally get it.
People hate Duke, but you can't deny Coach K's greatness. It would be fitting to see him go out with a bang, at least get to the Final Four.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. That's the reason why I do think they'll catch fire. Hopefully, I just can't imagine Coach K going out with a flop. It's just not. It's just not right.
Yeah,
no chance.
I'm gonna need my Hokies to take them down in the ACC tournament to make it in. So that's gonna be interesting. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, for sure. All right, moving on to some mid-major players you should get to know. Each of us will give you a couple of our favorite mid-major players that you should definitely check out. I'll start first. I'm going with Jake Stevens. He's a 6'11" center for VMI. He's played all 4 seasons there. His freshman and sophomore year, he averaged only 7 points per game. Ever since he started stepping up really his junior year, and now this year he averages 19 points per game, 9 rebounds. He's shooting 55% from the field. And I kid you not, for this stat, I had to keep looking up because I couldn't believe it. He shoots 48% from the 3. Again, he's a 6'11" center for VMI, shoots 48% from the 3. I know last week, it's nuts. Yeah, last week they played Samford. He had 35 points, and then he was 6 for 7 from the 3. It's unreal. Yeah. Wylie, what's one of your guys? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so the first guy I'm going to talk about is Isaiah Mosley out of Missouri State. We saw him play yesterday. I can't remember who they played, but I know he dropped 33. He went off, pulled out the cover. I was on Missouri State. Mosley is one of the most electric players in the country. He's averaging 20 points per game. He as a guard as well, he's shooting 50% from the field, which is something you don't see as often in guards or anybody on the wing. He shoots about 43% from 3, and he's the type of player that if Missouri State makes a tournament, nobody's going to want to play because he's the type of player that can just take over a game. We saw it with another player that I'm going to be talking about in a bit, Max Asmus. And they're just.
I think your dog likes Max Asmus too.
I don't know what I'm talking about, but Max Asmus was a player that nearly took his team to the Elite 8 last year with an insane run.
Krabs?
Yeah, they're missing their big man though this year, right? Didn't he transfer to where'd he go? Texas Tech?
Yeah.
Or Roberts' big man? Gosh, what was his name?
I know who you're talking about. It's on the tip of my tongue. There's too many players.
A lot of players, man. It's hard to cover the whole league. But I'll give you one of my guys too. Let's talk about Darius McGee. I don't think this guy gets any respect, and I don't think anyone talks about this dude at all. The senior sharpshooter guard from Liberty, another school that also gets no respect, but they're putting up a hell of a year this year too. Look out for that team if they can win their conference tournament. But this kid's putting up 24, 4 and 4. You can't find his freaking height and weight on the internet because he's probably 5'9" with heels on. He is a little dude, but he packs a punch. He's probably not going to go to the league because he's just too small, right? He just doesn't have the intangibles, but the kid can flat out score. He had 48 points against FGCU earlier this year. He actually leads the nation currently in total points. So the kid, all he does is score, right? He's going to win the conference play of the year, right? In the ASUN. That's already locked up pretty much at this point. And the kid leads college basketball in threes. He has more threes than 12 D1 teams. That's bonkers to me. That's nuts. All the kid does is shoot, and he's an absolute bucket. ESPN asked Liberty's coach. They said, what kind of scorer is this kid? And he goes, he's any kind of scorer he wants to be. He can literally do anything. He can drive. He can shoot the 3 ball. He hits his free throws. The kid really does it all. If this team can sneak into the tournament by winning their conference, right? Watch out for him. I mean, it's going to all come down to him. Their team's not great, but that kid can flat out play basketball. He's fun to watch. One of those kids that, you don't hear much about because he's not going to the league, right? He's not huge. He's not one of these Kentucky kids, but he's putting up numbers and he deserves more respect.
You mentioned him maybe not making it to the league because of his height and size or whatever. That's a point I left out about Mosley. Mosley's a guy that I think scouts are looking. They're all over him. He could quite
100%
easily be a lottery pick this year.
He's getting drafted for sure.
Yeah.
No, I definitely agree. My second guy is going to be Peter Kiss. He's a 5th-year senior guard on Bryant's. This kid is absolutely amazing. He transferred from Rutgers 2 years ago where he averaged 6 points per game. He transferred to Bryant, averaged 16 points per game in his first year. He now leads all of Division I in points per game, averaging 24.8. He's led his team to a 14-2 conference record this season. And really, they have a chance to win the whole thing. He's a problem and definitely someone to look out for.
Yeah, he's also kind of a troublemaker too. He got suspended earlier this year. He's been throwing up the double birds to the fans at away games. Like the kid doesn't give a shit. He doesn't have the greatest shooting percentage, but the kid, I mean, he puts up crazy numbers. He's a bucket. If you watch him play, he's got it. You can just tell.
Yeah, I think he shoots 45% from the field, if I'm not mistaken.
That's not terrible. That's not terrible.
It's not terrible, but yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of him.
Yeah.
Wylie, who's your next guy?
Yeah, so I hinted at it. It is Max Asmus. A little bit more well known probably because of that tournament run last year. Crazy to say, he's averaging 22 points on 42% shooting, 39% from the three. That's worse than he did last year. Still phenomenal numbers, somehow worse than last year's. But he's a player, as I mentioned, that can take over a game by himself. We saw it in the tournament last year. They upset 2-seed Ohio State in the first round, followed that up with a win over Florida, 7-seed. Nearly took down Arkansas as well in a 2-point loss. He's just a player that I think wants to get back to the tournament. I don't think Oral Roberts is there yet, but I wouldn't be surprised to see them go on a run and win their conference tournament and find themselves in March again.
Starts tonight, man. We're going to talk about that game more too. I'm actually stoked to talk about that one. And I found our guy, by the way, Kevin O'Banner. I can't believe I couldn't remember his name, but
yes,
the big man on their team last year who balled in the tournament. He's on Texas Tech now. So he's been helping them out this year pretty good. But yeah, Wylie, I like that pick, man. That's good. I'm going to go to the Ivy League, to a guy who gets zero respect, zero recognition because he's in the Ivy League, right? The conference stinks. They don't score points, right? They play defense, fundamental basketball, nothing crazy, right? Jordan Dingle, all right? Sophomore guard at UPenn. He's putting up 20 points per game. This kid he's a man amongst boys in the Ivy League. He's the only guy in the Ivy League that can score the basketball. I don't even know why he's in there. I don't even know why he's there. It makes no sense. He could be on pretty much any Power 5 school he wanted to be. But I digress. He carries his team every game. He had to put up 31 the other night to beat Brown, who's terrible. They had to beat Brown by 1. The whole team rides on him. They give him the ball, they ISO. He does this thing every single possession. It's actually insane. He doesn't have a great shooting percentage because of that. He puts up hella shots, but the kid scores. He wanted to stay at UPenn. Everyone thought he was about to transfer. He sat out last year because of COVID. So everyone was like, oh, damn, this kid's about to sit out and transfer to one of these really good schools. He ended up wanting to stay. Turns out he really wants this business degree from Wharton. So respect to him, man. You got to give him props for wanting to stay and get that degree. I mean, that's a great school. But this kid could play anywhere. He's keeping them alive in the Ivy League right now. They're in 3rd place. Their entire team revolves around him. He's dropped 30+ in 4 of his last 7 games. So he's absolutely heating up right now. That's kind of why I wanted to talk about him. Watch out for this kid. I wouldn't be surprised if you see this dude on Scott Van Pelt coming up one of these nights where he puts up a 50-burger soon because he's playing against scrubs. This is a kid to watch out. If they can sneak their way into the tournament, he's going to be fun to watch in March.
Absolutely.
All right. Yeah, for sure. Moving on, we're going to talk about some of our dark horse teams we see going pretty deep into the tournament or who could do good in the tournament. I'm going to kick it off with Murray State. This team is unreal. They're 26-2 on the season. They're undefeated in conference play right now, going 16-0. KJ Williams is their superstar forward that averages 17 points per game. They also have 2 superstar guards in Tevin Brown and Justice Hill. Murray State has the 5th best offense rating and 13th best defensive rating. Another category they just kill it in is rebounding, where they rank 28th overall. This is definitely a team that I can see going very far in the tournament.
Damn, I wonder what side you're about to be on when we talk about this game later.
Yeah, right?
Murray State.
Foreshadowing.
Phenomenal team. I remember when Ja was there. They went on a crazy run, and to see them still doing well is great.
Yeah. They have a kid on their team too who's like John Morant 2.0 right now, by the way. I forget his name. Gosh, I forgot to write it down, but he's not John Morant. Let's not overreact.
I was going to say people are going to come right after.
I know. But they have a point guard who's an absolute bucket, athletic freak who can yam and shoot. He's like a little Ja Jr. So I'm excited to watch this game.
I think it's Tevin Brown. I'm pretty sure it's Tevin Brown.
Yep. He's nice. He's so good pick.
Wylie, what's one of your teams?
The first team I'm going to talk about is Davidson. I think one thing we see in these dark horse teams year in and year out is one of two things. They either have a player, as I mentioned, Max Asmus, that can take over a game, or they can score at an elite level. Davidson is the latter. I don't think they have necessarily one guy that can take over a game, but they have a bunch of good guys that can score at an elite level. And that's something that can like scare teams. Like if a team's going to shoot lights out, it's hard to beat. Any team is going to be hard to beat that. But I think Foster Lawyer, my short king from Michigan State, transferred in there, somehow balling at Davidson. I love to see it. They've got a few guys averaging double digits, and Davidson is definitely not a team I'm going to want to face in March. They can shoot lights out from 3.
For sure.
Did you pick this team because I had beef with them and they've lost me $1 bazillion this year? Is that why you took them?
That's exactly why you did it.
They're legit though, man. That's a good pick. I'm gonna go to one that you guys are gonna hate. It's not really one of those low key teams, but it's a team that everyone thinks sucks. I'm gonna go to Memphis. Okay, and I don't even know if they're gonna make it into the tournament. Okay, as of right now, they are. They're projected an 11 seed. We're gonna have to see what happens. I mean, they're by far the most toxic team in college basketball.
Are they really projected in the tournament?
Swear to God, look at Lenardi, man. He's the Mecca. He knows more than me, right?
I thought they would have had to make a run in their tournament.
Nah, dude, they want them in that tournament. They've got some good wins. Like,
yeah, I think he has them in the next 4 out or something.
First 4 in.
5 out.
First 4 in.
Oh, it's first 4 in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They might be in one of those games, like one of the playing games. But this team, I mean, I would not want to play this team. I know they're toxic. They're all over the place, right? They're not a great team, but they have all the tools. And they have one of the best players in college basketball in Durant. There's no doubt about it. That kid's a freak. He's a mismatch for almost every team. He's going to be tough to cover. I can see this team making a run if they can actually put it together. Since they stopped playing Imani Bates so much, they've been significantly better, right? He's still playing. He's actually playing better now that he's not getting crazy minutes. He's coming off the bench, thank God. But they've been playing a lot better. They've won 6 of their last 7. They've won 6 of their last 8. If you don't count the 2 SMU losses, for some reason SMU has their number this season. They've won their last 6 games if you don't count those 2 games. But this team, this team and Penny Hardaway have been getting so much hate. No one believes in them, and that's the kind of team that I want to back because they've got nothing to lose, right? And they've got something to prove, all right? Because everyone's doubting them. I think they can make a run. They really don't have any pressure, right? Because everyone thinks they stink. They've got 6 guys averaging over 10 points per game this year. I really like that in the tournament because you don't have to rely on one dude, right? Like, yeah, we've seen, one guy just absolutely tweak in the tournament and carry a team. Sure, that happens all the time. That happens every year. But I'd rather have a team where they've got, 5 or 6 dudes who can all play and they don't have to rely on one guy, right? Because if one dude has a bad day, if a team only has one guy like Oral Roberts and A. Smith doesn't have, his stuff one day, they're out. They're done. So I like this team. I like how they're built, right? Penny Hardaway brought all his AAU dudes here. So he's got all the tools. They just got to put it together, right? If they can playing hard, right? The effort level has increased significantly. If they can keep playing hard and keep stacking up wins and win this conference tournament, maybe they don't have to play in that playing game. I like this team to surprise some people. I wouldn't want to play them in March.
Memphis is just a team. They're hard to figure out. I think they are playing a lot better right now.
I mean, they could have been playing worse.
2 losses to SMU, who is a really good team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you said it right, though. I mean, they have the tools. Like, everyone on that roster is a superstar.
They got Durant, they got Williams, they got my dude Landers Nolly from Tech. He can score. Yeah. Like, they've got 6 dudes who average 10 a game, over 10. Like, they've got the pieces.
They also started the year top 10, right? Or at least top 10.
Yes, they started it. I mean, I don't know if they're top 10, but they were ranked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was exactly.
For sure. Like, it's there. And that's the kind of team that, like, if they can keep this momentum going into March, watch out.
For sure. Yeah. I have one more. I'm going Boise State. We all know how impressive the Mountain West Conference has been this year, and this team leads the way. They have superstar forwards Abu and Tyson and guard Marcus Shaver. Overall, Boise plays great teams every day and think they'll absolutely be prepared come March Madness time. And it really wouldn't surprise me if we see this team ending up in the Sweet 16, if not further. But yeah, this Mountain West Conference has just been so impressive to me this year.
100%.
Yep.
Their one kryptonite, Lauren, is free throws, and that scares me a little bit for March. Right, they're like one of the worst free throw shooting teams in D1, so that sketches me out for sure because you know what happens in March if you don't hit your free throws, you don't win games. But besides that, like I think they're all seniors, right? Like they've got the leadership, they have a pretty good coach. They've got that.
They're tough inside too. They're very tough.
They've got guards. They've got a pretty good big man. Like they're straight. They just can't hit free throws. So we'll see what happens. I mean, I'd like to take a veteran team like that too. I like that pick.
Yeah. So my
what's one of yours?
Second pick is I'm kind of going the same way as Davidson. I'm going with Toledo, another team that can score at an elite level. The one thing that scares me about them is in their losses this year, it hasn't even been because of lack of scoring. It's been because of their defense. We saw them lose to Ball State, who dropped nearly 100. They still scored 84, but it wasn't enough. But I think sticking with the same narrative as Davidson, like if Toledo's scoring 80, 90 points a game, they're going to be a tough out come March. And they've got a bunch of guys that it's not relying on one guy similar to Davidson. It's a bunch of guys that can come in and score, shoot the three really well. And if they're firing on all cylinders, again, they're a team that I'm not going to want to play in March.
Yeah, I like that pick too, Wylie. I like the Davidson one, honestly, the best out of all the ones we've given so far. Like this team's got that Davidson team's got some magic, right? They've got that lawyer kid. They've got Lee, who's an absolute bucket. Dude, he's their best player. I know Lawyer's been their guy, but he's their best player. And they've got that Smith kid who just bangs threes. They're good.
Yeah,
I like. I mean, we've all given fire ones. I'm going to close it out with Wyoming, another Mountain West team that has not been playing great recently. They are coming off they've lost 2 games in the last week and a half. So they're not playing, they're not on fire, right? They're not Memphis right now, but they're still projected a 9 seed right now. And this team's legit. I don't know if there's a better guard big combo in college basketball, at least, not Power 5, than Maldonado and Ike. Like these guys are legit. They can play and they're big, right? They're not this Wyoming team's not your typical, mid-major school that is, struggles in tournament time because they just don't have the size to keep up with, Michigan State or Duke or whatever. This team is big. They're athletic. They're strong. I think they could compete with pretty much any team in the country. I watch out for this team. Maldonado has been balling recently. He's putting up over 20 a game. His shots are falling, which is a huge plus for him because he's not really even a shooter, but he's been tweaking recently. Ike is borderline going to be an All-American this year in the paint. That dude's a monster. I know they just lost last night to Colorado State. Yeah, whatever. Colorado State's lost 2 games in the last 2 years at home. They don't lose at home. Everyone knew they were going to lose. And honestly, Wyoming, they put up a good fight last night. I'll give it to them. They were leading that game at points. I liked what I saw. I know they lost, and that sounds crazy, but I like what I saw from them. I'm not worried about them at all. Give me Wyoming to make a run. I think they go at least to the Sweet 16, depending on the matchup.
Yeah, I really like that pick as well. They're probably my favorite in the Mountain West, to be honest. Like you said, I know they lost. I mean, every
Wyoming over Boise for sure, y'all think?
Yeah.
I think they're just the more complete team.
Better coach. Their coach is about to get hired from pretty much any Power 5 school he wants, probably next year. And they've got, like I said, they've got 2 studs who could actually be on Power 5 teams. Boise's got a bunch of these seniors who have been in the Mountain West for a while, and they know how to win games. But Wyoming's got 2 dudes who can play. They've got 2 dudes who are going to the league.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. All right, moving on. We're going to go over our top 5 games. First game up is going to be Ohio State at Illinois. Illinois is favored by 6 points in this one. I'm going to lean Illinois on this one as well. But both teams have been playing really well, both winning 3 of their last 5. But I just don't see this being a good matchup for Ohio State, who really hasn't done that well on the road this season. The Buckeyes have not been rebounding very well defensively, allowing 35 offensive rebounds in their last 2 games. I think Kofi is going to have a day in this one. And another thing to consider is this is OSU's 3rd game since Saturday. So give me Illinois on this one.
Damn, I didn't even pick up on that.
Yeah, I'm with you on Illinois. I think, as you mentioned, 3 games in 5 days is tough. I think Ohio State's going to be tired on the road. And I think Illinois is putting it together at the right time. This is
drawing a square, if you guys can't notice.
This is was one of my Final Four favorites to begin the year. That kind of fell off. I didn't know how good they were going to be. I think it comes down to their guard play. I mean, we know what we've got in Kofi. But their guards have really stepped up recently, and they're playing some of their best basketball right now. I think at home, I expect it to be a hard-fought Big Ten game like we're used to seeing. But I think Illinois pulls out the cover late. I think they just proved to be too much for Ohio State today, whether it be on free throws or a late run in this game.
I don't disagree with you guys on this one. I don't. If I had to bet a side, yeah, I'm obviously taking the points. I'm not. I mean, give me a break. You know, I'm not taking Illinois -6 at home. But a little story not a lot of people know. EJ Liddell. A lot of people thought he was about to go to Illinois. He's from Illinois. they were pretty pissed when he went to Ohio State. So he's about to get heckled a ton tonight at Illinois. OSU, they're coming off of that overtime win against Indiana. What was that, a couple days ago, right? So they might be kind of gassed coming in this game. Lauren, you did say they played a bunch of games recently, right? So that sketches me out. I mean, they're just kids, right? Like, they're going to be tired. They're not professional athletes. They will be soon. But freshman Malachi Bram, like, this kid's been absolutely balling for Ohio State. He's kind of been carrying the team the last 2 games. He's put up about 50 points in the last 2 games combined. So watch out for him. If he's banging his threes, I think he's going to keep Ohio State in it. We'll see. Illinois, they've had the whole week off to rest and watch film. That sketches me a little bit too. They've been prepping for Ohio State all week. So those are kind of the reasons why I don't hate Illinois tonight. I'm not betting this game. These guys have played. They played 3 times last year. The 3rd time being obviously in their conference tournament. Illinois won the last 2 matchups of the season, right? And the games were extremely slow. It seemed like, they were your typical barn burner game, right, where they slow the pace down and use up the whole shot clock. I expect a very similar game tonight here, and I'm leaning the under. That's my lean in this game. I think with the slow pace Ohio State's going to try to run with, they're going to try to dictate, the tempo of this game and slow it down. I think that's the only chance they have. I lean under in this one, under 141.
141. That's a really good one.
Yeah,
I might have to get behind on that one. Next game up is Belmont at Murray State. Murray State is favored by 3 points in this one. I lean Murray State money line. This will be a great game. Murray State is first in conference, while Belmont is right behind them, being second in conference. Last time Murray State won big against Belmont, beating them by 20 points when they played in Nashville. Belmont had a very poor shooting game. I believe they only shot 40% from the field, and Murray State just was not missing, shooting 51% from the field. Both of these teams have been playing great all season long, but I think Murray State is the better team in this one. The only thing that worries me in this one is Murray State is 16-0 in conference, and I feel like they're due for some kind of regression. I hate that word, but if they're going to lose to a team, but if they lose to a team, I definitely see it being Belmont. It's a tricky game to cap, but I'm going to go with the home team on this one. What do you guys think?
I would. It was such a tough game for me. I spent probably an hour trying to pick a side.
Yeah.
It's probably the game of the day, to be honest. Best 2 teams in this
100%.
It's going to be an electric game. I would probably go with you on Murray State money line, just because they're at home. I expect them to pull it out. I know you talked about regression. Regression could be said about both teams, though. Murray State is 16-0 in the conference, 16-game win streak, but Belmont's won 10 in a row themselves. So I think regression could be made for both sides. But I think Murray State does enough at home. As you mentioned, dark horse for the tournament. I think they keep it going tonight. At least pull out this win.
Yeah, Lauren, you need Murray State to pull this one out if you want to keep your dark horse alive, right? Because I think only one team here is getting a bid from this conference.
Yeah, I think they're 2 games ahead of Belmont, though. Yeah.
Okay.
So they could lose this one.
Yeah. So I couldn't stop reading up about this game. This game gets me juiced up. This is one of those mid-major games that matters. You only get a couple of these a year, right? This game's about to be electric, right? The battle for the Ohio Valley. One team's going. It's one of these 2 teams. They played last month. Murray State smoked them. You guys already said that. But since that game, Belmont's ripped off 10 wins in a row. They're on fire. They look unbeatable right now. I would want to play this Belmont team. I almost put them in my freaking dark horse, but I don't know if they're going to make the tournament, so I didn't want to do it. Murray State has their own streak that's going right now, right? They've won 16 in a row, like you said, Lauren. Their last loss was to Auburn. It was last year. It was December 22nd. Like, give me a break. They also have not lost at home this season, and this streak goes back to last season. They've won 15 home games in a row. I wouldn't want to be back in a team on that streak. I'll tell you that right now, because all streaks end eventually. But you could have said that when they've won 10 games in a row, and they're at 15 now. So I get it. But Murray State, they've already clinched at least a tie in their for the OVC. So Belmont, this is a must-win game for them. If they can win this game and then win their last game of the season, they could get a share of the title with Murray State for the regular season. I don't know how that works with seeding or whatever. But this game matters more for Belmont is what I'm trying to say.
I do want to mention real quick, Because I brought this up yesterday, and I somehow overlooked it, forgot to look into it. This is Murray State's last home game of the year.
Damn.
Probably
Dang.
senior night, which is another reason to go with Murray State in this one. It makes me even more confident. I won't even take the 3, knowing that at this point.
I mean, yeah, you should be taking the 3. You shouldn't be taking -150 money lines, but that's a combo for another time.
Well, originally I was looking at the over on this one, and last time I looked, it was at 167. That's damn high. I mean, I do know both of these teams average like 85 points. I really wanted to take the over, but I just couldn't do it. I saw someone in the comments bring up the over, but I don't know about that one.
I will say these teams are going, like, if you watch how they've been playing recently, they're going in different directions. And I know Murray State's on a win streak too, whatever. All that matters is winning games. I get it. But they've been struggling the last couple of games. Like, they just beat UT Martin by 2 points. I think they were like -15 or some shit.
Yeah.
They've been a little shaky recently, and Belmont's been clapping teams. Belmont looks confident. They look good. I think they know that they could come in and get some revenge. They know they just got punched in the mouth by Murray State last month, right? And the reason Murray State beat them is because freaking Hill had 30 points in that game. He had a career game for Murray State. I don't expect that again. I mean, if he does that again, more power to him, whatever. But I'm not betting on that kid to put up 30 again. He hasn't done anything near that this season. Give me Belmont +3. That's my play. I just think, both teams are streaking. I think the Murray State punch in the mouth against Belmont when they played last time, it got Belmont going. And now they're coming back for revenge. I'd be pretty scared to lay it. I know it's Murray State senior night, fucking blackout. They're going to be doing the crazy, all the fans are going to be there. I don't give a shit. I care about what's going on the court, and I like Belmont in this one +3.
Okay, yeah. And I was wrong. Sorry. The over at 167 is in the South Dakota State. And
Word. That makes a lot more sense.
My bad, y'all. Yes, it's at 145. My bad, y'all. Anything else to say on this one? We're moving on.
No, I'm not going to convince you guys on my side, so you're good.
All right. Next one up is Gonzaga at San Francisco. Last time I looked, Gonzaga was a 9.5 point favorite, and I lean Gonzaga 9.5. They played about a month ago at Gonzaga, and the Zags came out with a 16-point win over the Dons. San Francisco shot horribly that game. They shot 36% from the field and 28% behind the arc. And even though I do think they'll have a better game this game at home, I'm still leaning the Bulldogs in this one. I think this will be a back and forth game until the second half, and the Zags will just absolutely run away with this one. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I'm all over Gonzaga today. I mean, they're just every single year they're the best team in that conference. We've all been saying it for years. They need to get into another conference. There's tiers to their conference. There's Gonzaga, and then the next best team, whether they be ranked or not at any point, is just leagues below Gonzaga every single year. Mm-hmm. Gonzaga hasn't won a conference game this year by less than 10, by less than double digits. And I think they keep it rolling today. I just think they're way better than anybody else in the conference at the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they're way better than everyone else in the conference. I don't even know why they're in the conference. Pisses me off, kind of. I'd love to see, teams like San Francisco and Santa Clara get a chance every year. Yeah. I think it's completely unfair. I'm on the other side. Surprise, surprise. I'm taking San Francisco. This is a team that burned me last week too. So the fact that I'm going back to them again, and I honestly might bet this one too. I'm not sure yet, but this is one of the ones we're talking about that I really like, along with Belmont too. I'm probably going to end up betting Belmont as well. But I like San Fran +10. If there's one coach that knows how to play against Gonzaga, it's my guy Ty Golden out there at San Francisco. This kid's sharp. He's a good young coach. I like this dude. When these guys played in 2020 before all the COVID shit, San Fran almost beat them twice. And they played earlier this year, and the game was tied early in the second half before Gonzaga pulled away and ended up. I think they pushed.
It's always like the end of the second half.
They always turn it on in the second gear at the very end. I totally get it. I know it's Gonzaga, and 10 points it's a small spread for Gonzaga, right? This is the toughest road game Gonzaga's had all year by far. And this is also only their 5th road game this year, which is pretty weird. They don't play on the road much. I guess they only play on the road in conference when they have to. But San Francisco is a borderline tournament team at this point. I guess they're as of right now, they're an auto bid. But I don't know if they're going to make it. This is a game that if they win, they're in for sure. This game means more. A win tonight would 100% lock them in. I know Chet Holmgren has been absolutely tweaking. He kind of looks like Porzingis right now. I'm not going to lie. He looks like Porzingis that can actually play defense.
Yeah. And
that scares me a little bit. My camera just turned off. I don't know what's good with that. But
you're back.
Yeah, I'm back. He is looking like the guy that he was supposed to be at the beginning of the year, right? He's starting to play good basketball. He scares me for sure. I don't know anyone on San Fran that can match up with him. But super senior Boye on San Francisco, that kid can play basketball. Yes. He's nice. He's been around the block. He knows how to beat Gonzaga. He had his worst game of the season last year in a must-win game against St. Mary's, a game that I had money on San Francisco, obviously. He had his worst game of the season. I do not expect him to do that again tonight. It's a huge game. They've got Shabaka. They've got Stefanini who can play. They're very guard-heavy, okay? But that's all right because nobody scores in the paint on Gonzaga. They're huge. And they got that Chet Holmgren kid who's a blocking machine. He leads all of basketball in block percent. He has like the craziest, I don't know what the stat is, but he's a blocking machine. No one even goes in the paint. That's fine for San Francisco. That's not how they're built. They're going to shoot the three ball until they can't shoot the three ball no more. And if they're going in, they can win this game. It's a scary team to play against because they could beat anyone or lose to anyone. It completely relies on if they're making their threes. The last time Gonzaga had a spread this small, they lost to Bama. And I know it's ridiculous to say this is a small spread at 10, but this is a small spread for Gonzaga. The last time it was this small, they lost. So watch out. I think it's bait. We'll have to see. I'm on San Francisco plus 10.
I will say I'm not high on this Gonzaga team. I think they're much worse than last year's team. But again, I think San Fran's got a juiced up record at 22-7 because they're playing the same team as Gonzaga are playing. They're playing Pepperdine. They're playing LMU, Pacific. They're playing these bad teams. And I think Gonzaga is still leagues ahead. Yeah, they lost to Bama on a low spread. And I think Gonzaga will lose to the first real good team they play in the tournament. I don't think they'll go deep at all this year. But I think going against anybody in their conference, I'm taking them every single time with a low spread at 10.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you on that one.
Yeah, I mean, I saw a crazy – oh, shit. Hold on. My bad, guys. There's a freaking work call coming up. But, yeah. What were we talking about? We were talking about Gonzaga. They have a 50% chance to make it to the Final Four, according to all the math guys. That's ridiculous.
I don't see that. I think they're a pretty early exit, second round even. I could see it happening.
I'm with you on that one, Wylie. I think it's everyone's expecting it. I don't know. It's how can you tell me a coin flip takes a team to the Final Four? You can't tell me that. It's March Madness. Give me a break.
No, for sure. All right, moving on to the next one. UCLA at or Oregon at UCLA. UCLA is a 3-point favorite in this one. I do lean UCLA -3. These two teams played about a month ago with Oregon walking away with a 3-point win in overtime. Super awesome game. Neither team shot all that well offensively, but UCLA shot terrible. They shot 39% from the field and 28% from the three. Even though this game is at Oregon, give me UCLA in this one. You'll hear me say it more and more, but this is when the good teams start getting hot. I think UCLA is getting hot, so give me them.
I would agree. This is another game like the Belmont one where I had trouble picking a side. I think I'm going UCLA moneyline just because they are on the road. They lost the first matchup to Oregon at home. It was a high-scoring game. I think they get their revenge today, but as you said, these teams are starting to heat up at the right time. I wasn't high on UCLA to begin the year, but I think they're kind of doing the same thing that they did last year. They're putting it together at the right time. We saw them make that Final Four run. And after the loss to USC on the road, they beat Washington State by 20, Washington by 26. They handled Arizona State by 14. I think they get their revenge on Oregon today and at least pull this game out.
Yeah, so obviously I was looking at this game last night, and I was in love with Oregon. I'm not going to lie. But after looking into it a little bit more, I'm definitely staying away from a side in this one. And I recommend that for everyone as well. Oregon was plus 10 in the first game this season when these guys played, and Oregon actually won the game outright. The Ducks, they've won the last 3 games in this series, which sketches the shit out of me. That's enough. Those two things I just said are enough to keep me away from Oregon tonight. And these teams are going in complete opposite directions, right? Like Lauren, like you said, this is when good teams start playing well. I don't know if UCLA is that good of a team. They're good, though. They're a good team. And they have looked really good recently. Their last couple games, they're scoring, they're playing defense. They look like that team that went to the Final Four, right? So Oregon looks like shit. Besides Will Richardson, who's been absolutely tweaking, Oregon looks terrible. And Oregon doesn't play a lick of defense. UCLA is going to get whatever they want tonight. That doesn't mean Oregon can't win or keep it close if they can keep scoring, but they don't play a lick of defense. That sketches me out. The fact that Oregon's won the last 3 in this series, like that's enough to keep me away. These teams, they score a lot of points, right? I know UCLA does play a little bit of defense, but like I said, Oregon doesn't. I lean the under in this one because it doesn't make sense. These guys have hit the over in their last 5 matchups. I think that's inflated the line a little bit. The over under in the first game was 141, and that over hit.
Yeah,
and in this game,
90 almost.
Yeah, they scored. They put up hella points, and you'd think that the over would probably bump up this time, right? It actually went down. It's down to 137. That's sketch. Give me under 137 in this one. I actually really like this bet.
It is sketch. I think that's such a hard total to read because if you think Oregon's going to keep it close, which I do, I expect it to be a close game. I think that leads more towards the over as well with both teams. As you mentioned, Oregon doesn't play defense, but it's a really weird line for a total that hit 160 last time.
Extremely sketch. Yeah,
And for
the sides in this game are even more sketch in my opinion. But I don't hate the money line, UCLA money line. I don't hate that.
I think Oregon is a team that I know a lot about teams that are hit or miss every single game. Michigan State's one of those teams. I just don't know which Oregon team's going to show up.
Exactly.
They have the potential to be a pretty good team, a tournament team even.
And they have UCLA's number, right? Historically and recently. So we'll see. Maybe UCLA, maybe it's just not a good matchup. I don't know. We'll find out.
I don't know which Oregon team's going to show up today.
Yeah.
We'll see. All right, last game is South Dakota State at Oral Roberts. South Dakota State is favored by 3.5 points the last time I looked, and I lean Oral Roberts covering in this one. This game is very similar to the Murray State and Belmont game. These are the 2 top teams in conference with South Dakota State leading the way. They also have a perfect record in conference. This is the second time these 2 teams will be matching up, with South Dakota State winning the first game by 6 points at home. I do think all around South Dakota State is the better team, but statistically these 2 teams match up pretty evenly, and I think this is a good spot for Oral Roberts at home. So give me the points in this one. What do y'all think?
I'll let you go first on this one, Krabs.
Yeah, Lauren, I'm with you. Give me the 3 points at home. The Battle of the Summit League. That's what everyone's been talking about, right? I can't stop talking about the Summit League. This is another great game, like I talked about. You only get a couple of these mid-major games every year that actually matter. This is another one tonight. If you're not watching South Dakota State Oral Roberts or the Belmont Murray State game tonight, you're not a true college basketball fan. I don't care. You can tell me otherwise, whatever. I don't give a shit. If you're not watching these games or into them, you're not a true fan. I am obsessed with this game. I could not stop looking up shit about this game. I'm so excited. These guys played in December, which they played very early in the season. And South Dakota State, they took the first one by a couple. I think it was by like 6 or some shit. This team has not lost in conference this season. That's already an automatic fade for me, right? These teams put up so many points. Lauren, you said the over-under was like 167. That's freaking insane.
Yeah, earlier it was.
This South Dakota State team, their top 6 3-point shooters, their whole team can shoot threes. Their top 6 guys that shoot the 3 ball, they're collectively shooting over 46% from 3. That is nuts. So they're the best 3-point shooting team in the country. All right. And nobody's talking about them. This should have been a team that we should have talked about, honestly, in the freaking dark horses. But this team has no flaws. They have 0 flaws. I was trying to find out like reasons to this team could lose. There's none. This team does everything. They played a good enough defense, and their offense is one of the most efficient, and they're the best 3-point shooting team in the country. They fucking score the basketball. Oral Roberts, they're completely dependent on our guy Max, right? Max Admis, whatever his name is.
Yeah, it's pronounced weird with this.
How's it pronounced?
I think it's Asmus.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go with that. I'm sure Chad will roast us if we say it wrong, but I mean, we know what's good with Asmus, right? Like we saw his magic last year. The kid's a freak. He pulls up he's like Damian Lillard. He pulls up from half court and drains threes. The kid's built different, right? And I know I just gassed up South Dakota State, and I know I just shit on, relying on teams only have one good, or teams that rely on one good player only. But you guys know how I bet. I bet on what doesn't make sense. I'm 100% taking Oral Roberts +3 at home to give South Dakota State their first loss in conference today. South Dakota State, they have to lose eventually. Why not lose to Oral Roberts, who's known for having crazy magical wins, right?
Yeah, and they only beat Oral Roberts by 6 at home.
Was it 6?
So,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think that, it's going to come down to our guy Max, right? Like if South Dakota State comes out in some crazy zone defense and straps them up, double teams them, it's going to be tough. But I'm banking on the kid coming out and having another crazy game and shooting the lights out. And I think it's going to be an absolute battle. Give me the 3 points at home, no doubt.
So I'm with you guys on this one. I know you get on to me, Krabs, for taking money lines at -150 or whatnot. I'm taking Oral Roberts money line today. I do it for both sides. So I'm not taking the +3. I'm not taking the plus points. I'm thinking Oral Roberts wins this one outright.
Okay, I'm so happy I didn't chirp you earlier for taking like seven favorite money lines, because you threw me wrong. I'm proud.
Azimus, I think it's hard for any of these smaller teams to say they have unfinished business for the tournament, right? But I think he definitely wants to get back there. And that begins today with a win over South Dakota State. I was trying to look into it, see if it's their senior night. I don't think it is. They have one more home game after this, unfortunately. But I think this is the game that really matters for them. I still think they can be a really good team. And Oral Roberts, I think they could make a run in their tournament, make March Madness. But I think a statement win over South Dakota State today is kind of needed for the momentum heading into their conference tournament.
Only one team's getting a bid in this conference. Like, I know these teams are both playing well, whatever, but like they're not too big in this conference. So this is it, right? This is it for this is it for these two teams pretty much, and this is it for Belmont and Murray State, and that's why I'm so juiced up for these games today. Let's go.
Yeah, we have two really, really good mid-major games today. That's for sure.
I'm stoked.
Yeah. All right, so moving on to our best bets. Krabs, I'm going to let you go first on this one.
Great. I am on the grossest bet of the day today. Marshall +6.5, -110. Want it for a unit. And I tweeted this out. I'm betting everything for a unit unless otherwise specified now. No more crazy big plays. This has been working. So we're sticking with it. This game's disgusting. Middle Tennessee State, they have the best ATS in college basketball. They've been a certified wagon. I hate using that word, but they're a wagon. They are. They haven't lost a game at home either this year. I was literally, when I found those two stats, I was like freaking foaming in the mouth. So excited about on Marshall last night. Couldn't even wait till today. I put it in last night. Streaks are meant to be broken. And I think that this is a game that all the pressure is on Middle Tennessee State. Marshall, their season's done, right? Unless they pull off some crazy shit in the tournament. But all the pressure is on Middle Tennessee State here. Marshall was predicted to be 4th in the conference preseason. You guys know where Middle Tennessee State was supposed to finish? Last. Now, I know that's not what we've seen. A lot of shit's changed. You could say it doesn't matter, but for me, it kind of does a little bit. The line opened up at 9.5 as well, and it got steamed all the way down to 6.5. That's insane. That happened last night. It hasn't even been 24 hours since the line's been out yet. The fact that the line's moved that much, the Sharps absolutely hammered this line down 3 points. I snagged it at 6.5. I missed out on the 9.5 because I'm not a Sharp, right? I'm not a freaking pro. But the fact that the line moved that much is a great sign for Marshall. They're getting 17% of the slips, but they're getting 40% of the money. That's like the perfect, if I could draw up a perfect scenario, that's it right there, right? They're still getting less than half the money, barely, but they're getting like less than 20% of the bet slips. That's perfect. That's music to my ears because the people betting on it are putting a good chunk of money on it. They are, but it's still not a public dog, right? So I love Marshall. I'm hoping my guy Tavion Kinsey can actually put some effort in and ball. He's really freaking good. If you guys have a chance to watch this game tonight, tune in because that kid can play. He's the only guy on Marshall that can do anything. He's a 3 who they got playing point, but he can do everything. He's nice. Marshall has been playing better basketball recently too. They've won 3 of 4.
They have.
They're looking like the team that they were supposed to be preseason. They've been one of the most disappointing teams in college basketball. Maybe they're getting riled up and trying to get going before this conference tournament to try to make a run. I don't know. They're not like a Louisville right now where like you watch them play and you're like, wow, this team gives zero effort. So I'm taking my chance with Marshall plus 6.5 on the road against the best ATS team in the country. Call me crazy. I don't care. Catch me at the cash counter after this game.
Krabs, I got to ask. I haven't forgotten. Marshall was your big play of the day the first time these two played. You said Marshall's winning this one outright. I believe I was on the other side of that game, and Middle Tennessee found a way.
I think I was on Marshall that game.
Is this a revenge game for you, Krabs? Is that sticking in your mind?
I mean, I wasn't even Wiley, I hate to say it, I wasn't thinking about you when I was doing this, but that's just more.
I'm not on the other side.
That's just more fuel to the fire, my man.
I was more referring to, is it a revenge game because you lost with Marshall last time?
Honestly, man, I wasn't even factoring that in, which is a good thing because I do factor shit in like that all the time, like with Davidson. But no, I don't. It wasn't like that for me. This isn't a spite bet for me. This is a bet that I think it's the right bet, to be completely honest. I think you've got to be crazy to be on this side. You can call me crazy, whatever, but crazy wins, right? The greatest gambling, Stu Feiner, the greatest gambling guy of all time. You can call him a fraud. You call him whatever you want. The face of gambling for 30 years. He says, you should feel uncomfortable when you place a bet. If you feel comfortable when you place a bet, you're probably not on the right side because you probably placed what they wanted you to take. That doesn't mean it's going to hit, but it's okay to feel uncomfortable when you place a bet, right? And I could not have felt more uncomfortable placing this Marshall bet last night, which makes me feel great in turn. So I'm stoked. I think they're going to keep it really close. I think it's going to be a 2 or 3 point game.
All right. Wiley, what do you have?
Yeah, so shockingly, I mean, I'd lean the other side naturally, but
I mean, you didn't have to say that, but yeah.
That's not my pick of the day today. I'm rolling with Gonzaga, as I mentioned, Gonzaga -10. I just don't think it's enough points. I think it's hard for the books to give Gonzaga like the 20-point spread or whatever that they probably should have against anybody else in their conference, especially when San Fran's tied for second, I believe. It's hard for them to give those larger spreads to the second best team in the conference against the second best team in the conference. I think Gonzaga is just leagues ahead of anybody else in the conference, and they continue to roll today. They haven't lost by less than 10 or won by less than 10 in the conference yet, and I think they'll keep it going.
Vegas factors all that stuff in, man. They know.
We'll see.
I don't know. We'll have to see, man. I mean, I don't even know if I'm betting San Fran because they pissed me off so much last week when I hammered them. I don't hate that bet. Yeah, they're on paper, they're 3 times as better team. They're Gonzaga, right? It's not even fair. It's like if Alabama played freaking, I don't even, Mount St. Mary's. Like it's not even a comparison. Yeah. But we'll see, man. I'm rooting for you. I'm happy you took a spread. Good for you, Wiley. I'm stoked.
To be fair, Arkansas was a -1 last time when I took their money line.
Yeah. That's true. All right, guys. For my play of the day, I am on the opposite side of Krabs. I'm taking Middle Tennessee State -6.5. This team has won me so much coin this year. They're an absolute covering machine. They're 19-5-1 against the spread. Vegas continues to give them low spreads like this. I've seen a lot of -4.5. But they continue to blow teams out. They'll be favored by 4.5 and they'll win by 20. They do this all the time. This team is 13-0 at home. In their last 7 wins, they've won by an average of 12 points. And most importantly, if they win tonight, they lock the number 1 seed in their division. So give me the Blue Raiders by winning this game by 10 or more points.
Are you serious?
It'll be close.
It's not Wiley.
I'm so serious.
There's like a bazillion games today. You had to pick the one that I was on the other side.
This is the game I liked.
I know.
They've proven to be reliable, so why not?
They are reliable.
Tried to find the narrative for you, Lauren. It's unfortunately not Middle Tennessee's last home game. It's their second to last, but they are playing for the conference, right? They took clinch today.
I think that their conference is weird. They have Group A and Group B. I don't know how that works.
It's split up for East and West.
It's them in North Texas. Yeah. So I don't know what's good with that, Wiley. Honestly, that's a good question. But
I don't know if like the two for like the top East and West play each other at the end for the number 1. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, that is weird.
They need this win.
Lauren, you had like 700 games you could have picked, and you picked the one that I'm on the opposite. Gosh, at least one of us is going to win.
They've won me so much coin this year.
They've won everyone so much coin. That's why they're not going to cover tonight.
It's kind of a tough slate, to be honest. I'm having trouble.
It's a tough slate.
Throwing my whole slate together. I mean, I've got Gonzaga that I like, but outside of that,
I wish we did this yesterday. Number one, because there's way better games, and number two, I went
for
4-1. So it's not a
Troy
good sign
minus
for
4.5 was an absolute lock.
Good bet. Good bet. I
Dude,
agree. What did you do okay yesterday, Wylie?
3, 2, and 1.
We'll take that.
What's his name? The team that sold on Trent, VCU, pushed.
I know.
Won by
I know what
6,
they
right?
did. I know what they did. Weren't they down and then they went up big and then they melted at the end?
I think they were up like 5 at the half. Sold that immediately to like a 9-0 run or something. Got up 14 with like 2 minutes to go. I turned it off.
Melted.
Apparently they sold. So that's
okay. We'll take 3, 2, and 1 every day though. We'll take that every day of the week.
Definitely.
I had them at 6.5, and I think they won by 6.
I got it at 6 too. I wish Trent got it at 6. So at least
he lost the parlay by the hook.
Yeah, he lost the parlay by the hook. I mean, my parlay missed on Wake Forest. They lost outright, but
tried to tell you. I knew you weren't going to listen, but that's okay.
You tried to tell me on Arkansas too.
But, I know, dude. The longer I do this, like, yeah, there's square and sharp bets, but like, there's no one right side, right? Yeah. Like, square bets are going to hit sometimes, sharp bets are going to hit other times. Like, Vegas doesn't want the sharps to win every bet, right? Because then
I saw your tweet yesterday. Square's the new sharp.
Square might be the new sharp. Honest, Wiley's been killing it, man. He's rich. His pockets are fat.
This week's been better. I went 5-0 the day before on Tuesday. Yesterday I went 3, 2, and 1. But
be careful heading into March betting like that, man. They'll take your lunch money. You gotta be careful.
I told you the 2 dogs I'm taking first round. Toledo.
Yeah.
And Davidson.
Yeah, I mean Davidson's a great pick. I'm gonna have them win in a couple games for sure.
See, and that's why it's so good. It's so good to watch these mid-major games because you'll be able to read these 16 seed teams against freaking Memphis or whoever they play.
We're going to see some of these fraud teams lose to these better mid-major teams, and I hate to say it, Michigan State's probably going to be one of them. They've actually played themselves into a worse spot seeding-wise, but I think better as far as getting upsets-wise. Because if they were on that 5 line, I'd be scared of playing 5's what the best mid-major teams get.
5 and 12, 5 versus 12, right?
And I think we're down to 6
every year.
Yeah, I think we're down to 6 or 7 now, which means we're playing another shitty Power 5 school probably. Which
is honestly maybe better. Maybe they're losing on purpose. Are they losing on purpose?
Could be on purpose.
Could be. They need to figure it out though, man. All our schools, all our teams need to figure it out. Holy shit.
It's rough.
Tech almost lost to Georgia Tech last night. Give me a break.
I thought I turned that game off. I thought they did. I thought they were at least going to end up losing.
Oh, they tried.
Yeah.
They tried. They didn't though. Let's go Hogs. Should we how are we looking on time?
I know
we have about 1 more minute left. We can just go through our play of the days and then we'll
you want to rip through like what we why don't we rip through like what we were leaning on all the games? I'll start and then we can go over our best bet. I like the under in the Ohio State-Illinois game, guys. I really like Belmont +3 on the road at Murray State. And I like San Francisco +10 at home against Gonzaga. I lean under in the UCLA-Oregon game. I don't love this game. I think this game's a little sketch. And I love Oral Roberts +3 at home against South Dakota State. I'm definitely betting Oral Roberts. Probably going to bet Belmont. Maybe we'll bet San Fran. We'll have to see. And my best bet is Marshall +6. I'm sorry, Lauren. At least one of us is going to win. You know?
That's true. Yeah. That's true.
So for me, I'm leaning Illinois -6. I'm going with Murray State. I'll even take the -3, knowing that it's probably their senior night. Big game for them. Gonzaga -10. That's my play of the day. UCLA moneyline versus Oregon. I think they're heating up. They'll get the job done tonight. And I'm also going Oral Roberts moneyline outright tonight.
And then best bet?
It was Gonzaga. I covered that.
It's Gonzaga.
Yeah.
All right. And real quick, my leans, Illinois -6 against Ohio State. Murray State moneyline against Belmont. Lean Gonzaga -9.5 against San Francisco. UCLA -3 against Oregon. And then Oral Roberts +3.5 against South Dakota State. My best bet of the day is Middle Tennessee -6.5. But we appreciate everyone for tuning in. We'll be back next Tuesday, but the surgical stream starts here in about 1 minute. So that's that. Thanks, guys, so much.
Let's get it. We are Marshall.
Guys, I'll be 100% honest with you. Before the stream, I wasn't sure if I took my Adderall this morning or not. So I went ahead and took an extra one. And then I recounted the bottle. And it turns out I did take an extra one. And now I'm morphing into Jeff Bezos. Let's go to Lockman. What's up, brother? He's got a jersey on. Is that team playing today? They are not, so they're safe. What's up?
They're safe. They're safe.
This is what I needed. I needed some good juju. I hope you've got a song on because you're on mute. Is he playing the Halo music? The fuck? What the actual fuck, Joey? So let's keep rolling. On that note, let's go to Buzz, baby, because he looks cracked out. He looks cracked.
Hello there, Trent.
Trent, that's you. You see that?
Yes.
And then do you see this picture right here? Can you tell me the difference between those two things? They're both wagons.
They're both wagons.
How did get a little cleaned up today? You know, how to shake off all that dirt that came on yesterday. Krabs, get the fuck out of here, Krabs.
How did I just pop in here like this?
I don't know.
Krabs, literally go. There's no worse time to
up,
be.
What was that, dude? Let's go Vsauce.
Yo, Trent, how's it going?
What's that noise? Am I the only one who hears that?
You're going to hate me for this one. And if you take the opposite, I'm going to be really mad. It's Missouri plus 10.5.
We have Celtics first quarter god in here. Hold on. I got to go back to this guy real quick. I got to see this. What's up? Oh, it's fucking Fruity. I didn't even recognize him. What the fuck? Oh, there we go. What is up, everyone? Happy Thursday. It's your boy Book It with Trent. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone had a great night last night. Chat, how we doing? Chat, we good? What a brutal night again. I mean, so many fantastic picks. So it really wasn't that brutal of a night. I made money. A lot of people made money. A lot of great NHL picks. A lot of great college b-ball picks yesterday. Shout out Jacksonville, Super Goat Megamax Nuke. I hate Holy Cross, bro. They stole coins again. Unbelievable. But it's okay because we still made some profit. I also hit my lay, my secret parlay that I cooked up before the stream yesterday. I'm doing that more often. Doing that way more often. So many great picks, though, yesterday. Jacksonville won by 1 million. Duke, money line. I mean, they got the job done. You know, just picks like that are just true to your gut. Go to your goats, you know? You just got to stay true. VCU. Oh, I was live streaming the sweat of that game. There was nothing else I could do other than just immediately leave the stream. I was so broken by how that game ended. Unbelievable. The spread was 6.5. They're up 14 with 2 minutes to go, and they somehow fumble the bag and lose or win by 6. And for some reason, what was it? George Mason did not foul. Every single time I'm in this situation, I get hoed because the team usually fouls. And like that was a normal time to foul. They just said, fuck it, we're done. We're not playing. Such bullshit. I was sick to my stomach, but I saw Fruity hit a lay. Hockey picks were money last night. Everything went over that we thought was going to go over except the Yotes game. But the Kings bangs in the chat and the Discord were electric. Late night. There's nothing better than a late night bang, you know? I love that. I know there's a lot going on in the world today, but I mean, I'm going to do my best and just bring in positivity to everyone's day. And there's sports on and there's bets to be placed. All right. So that's what we're here for. Let's get it. Come on. We're doing a Surgical Spaces later. Me, Preston, and Lauren will be hosting. We're going to be sweating it out. We got hella units pending, surely. And then we're just going to be talking about college b-ball and also shooting the shit about our brackets that we're going to be making later in the week. So that'll be really fun. I've got, Gallagher, by the way, Peloton instructor. Jesus, dude. He had 2 shots on goal, but really he had 1 until the last 10 seconds. Empty netter. Dude fucking missed. And the over was 2.5. He finished with 2. That's my bad. Bad pick. Bad pick. I'm going to stay true with what I know. And that's the NBA, which is back today, baby. We're all so bricked up. We're so bricked. I need to know what the robots play of the day is as soon as he drops it on Twitter, because he's just teasing us, man. I think I found it. It's like, dude, just tell us already, bro. But I've already nuked a prize picks today. But like I said, I'm going to give my play of the day and my favorite prize picks pick of the day that I want to be held accountable for. So let's get it. I'm going back to Old Reliable for this pick. I mean, it's really just, for me, the safest pick on the board with great value. Honestly, it might be a little sketch considering how the other team performs in the first half, but I'm taking the Grizzlies first half. It's Old Reliable. It's made me so many coins. They're back today. They're playing insane ball, as we all know. They're everybody's favorite wagon, and I love it. You get -120 on Grizzlies first half. I think this game comes down to the wire, but taking the money line in the first half, you just need to win, baby. Come on. Memphis Grizzlies first half. I'm seeing chat say Steven Adams over points. I would rather do so many things than take that bum's points over, bro. Dude's going to be the king of Peloton by the end of the season. My favorite prize pick of the day, I'm rolling with Anthony Simons over 22.5 points. I think this number's too low. He's averaging like 28 in his last 5, and all these are against top, 5 teams in the West. So he's playing great against good teams. He's playing the Warriors tonight. The over's 22.5. Who the hell is scoring the ball for Simons or for the Blazers except him? I mean, no Nurkic either. Come on, you got Josh Hart on the floor, and that's it. So I love that pick. That pick is already in my Super Goat Mega Max Gremlin prize picks, which I already took. It includes graphics guy. You don't have to put these up. This prize picks I've already put 5 units on to pay $5,000. This is what I came up with before the stream. Okay, Cade assists, fully healthy against the Cavs. Gonna be a good game. It's at 5. I think he gets 6, 7. If we get to 5, it's a push. That's fine. We live with that. I like Cade assists. He's got a full healthy lineup. Jeremy Grant's coming back. He's going to be dishing the rock. Next, Trae Young threes. Dude shoots like 11, 12 threes a game. It's at 2.5. He's hit 3 in 4 of his last 5, and we know Trae's a wagon. My favorite hockey pick is Lane, whatever you say his name is, shots over 3. This dude's a wagon. He plays for the Blue Jackets, which go up against the Panthers today. That over is at 7. This game's going to go over somehow. And he's their best player. He's had 5 goals in the last 3 games, and he's just ripping shots. De'Aaron Fox, over 24.5 points. He's hit this in his last 5 games. He's playing great. I think he comes out today and drops 27. And I'm confident in that one. And then, of course, to top us off, I got Simon's points. 5 units on that, Johnson. Let's forget about yesterday. Short memories. That's the key to success in this game of sports betting. And let's get surgical. We need it. Oh, by the way, I already placed my pre-stream parlay. I forgot to say it real quick, and then we'll get started. My pre-stream, don't overthink it. Don't let anyone talk you off this BS parlay. I'm rocking with UCLA money line. Revenge game against Oregon. I love it. Give me the Bruins, please. Next up, we're going Illinois money line. They're not losing at home. Come on, better team on the floor. Indiana money line. Good luck fading the wagon at home. They don't lose. Predators money line. Playing the Stars tonight. We all were sweating that Stars game last night. No idea how they pulled that out against the coin-stealing Winnipeg Jets. But if they play like they did last night against the Predators, this should be an absolute no sweat. And then to take us home, the Chicago Bulls money line. I love that pick. Bulls are a wagon. Now let's get to the surgery. I put 2 units on that, by the way. It pays out $1,700. And I hit last night's parlay that I cooked before the stream. But let's cut to the bullshit. Let's get surgical. Preston, get us started. And tell me you like UCLA money line, please. I really hope you do. What's good, Goats?
Hey, Trent. What's up, Trent? Am I in?
You are. What's good, homie?
What's up, man? Hey, I went casual with you today. UCLA is going to win this ball game tonight. It's not my pick. I'm preparing you because I know Krabs is going to come in here and he's going to give you the crap that he spews to me on my Twitter DMs and he sells my 8-teamer. No, I love Krabs. But seriously, he's going to come in here and say, Oregon, UCLA is winning this game. Oregon has no chance they're going to keep up with UCLA. They just don't have the horses. They only have that point guard, that little, I forgot his name, but he's their only player. He's not going to go toe-to-toe with Jaime Jaquez. It's not happening. UCLA is taking it tonight. It's going to be a close game, but UCLA is taking it. My pick of the day, Gonzaga under versus San Francisco in San Francisco. About a week ago, my 8-teamer sold because Gonzaga, 7 out of 8, because Gonzaga didn't even get close to the over. Gonzaga started off the year hot. Their offense was putting up 100 points. Now they're really slowing down. And San Francisco's not a bad team. They're actually a pretty good team. They're in San Francisco. I say they keep it close the first half. It's actually pretty low scoring, 35 to 28. And then you're just cruising to the under. I think Gonzaga maximum puts up 75 to 78 points. They still beat San Francisco, but that's the under. 158.
158. Under
158. I'm hammering the under on it. I feel that's my most confident pick I've had in a week. Gonzaga is just slowing down, dude. They're not putting the ball in the bucket. They're playing a lot slower. They're going to win this game. They're going to put up points for sure, but they're not going over that 158.
I like it. You seem very confident. Seems very
And my prize pick of the day that I'm nuking is Chet homegrown over rebounds or homegrown. Guys, you know me. I'm not good with words. But that Chet dude on Gonzaga, 10.5 rebounds over, it's free.
Really?
Yes.
If we can place more than $50 on a college kid?
We can.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. I think it's just halves you can't. You can't do first and second halves over 50, but full game you're allowed to place more than $50.
Good shit, brother. I love it. Let's get those bags today, baby.
Let's get the bags, dude. I'll see you on Twitter.
Yeah, peace. Let's keep it rolling. Larry locks, bro. Larry fucking locks. That game, bro. I know you're so pissed too.
Dude, there was VCU sold because of the kid getting a technical foul at the end.
I know. Oh my god.
They made the one free throw and then they hit a 3 after, so it was 4 free points basically.
Pain.
It was so pain. And you said it yesterday, the fact that you have been locking in your parlays the night before. This game opened at VCU -5, so yeah, extra pain. I know for the point of the stream you can't get the best number, but yeah, it really does go to show you how important the number is.
Literally. It's all right though. Rebound.
Yeah, no worries. I got a winner for you today. All right, this game stinks, but I love it. It's Georgetown +3 at home against DePaul. Georgetown has lost 16 straight games. They are 0-15 in the Big East.
How big really?
They are unbelievably bad this year, but they are a proud basketball school, right? Patrick Ewing's the head coach. Last time they've won a game, December 15th. This is their next best. This is their last chance to get a win this season. After this game against DePaul, they are home against UConn. They're at Seton Hall, and they're at Xavier. DePaul, second worst team in the conference, right? They're going to win a Big East game this year, and it's going to come tonight. They're getting 3 points, 2.5. I don't care what the number is. Take the home points. It's a revenge spot for them. Obviously, they haven't won a game this season, but they lost to DePaul by 8 points a little earlier in the month at DePaul. Like I said, DePaul's the second worst team in the conference. They're 3-7 on the road. Georgetown's 6-9 at home, going back to the beginning of the year. And DePaul catching 80% of the money. It seems like such an easy play. Oh, DePaul, Georgetown hasn't won a game this season. Georgetown wins outright tonight. I have no doubt in my mind they win outright.
Wow. I love it, dude. This is a gutsy call. He's feeling very confident in it. 1 unit, Johnson.
Yeah, 1 unit, but this is 10 out of 10 confidence.
Wow.
On a team who's lost 16 straight games. So
I love it. Appreciate you, Larry. Let's rebound and get these bags back. Let's keep tempo rolling. Wylie, what's good, brother? Goats are muted.
Going to me early today? I was just listening.
I thought you had to go somewhere, bro.
No, I'll give you my pick though. It's that VCU game, bro. Like he mentioned, I mean that line moved to just the worst possible spot. I got it at 6. That's what I pitched it at. My shit pushed, but Wake sold on me anyway, so it didn't matter. But
yeah, dude, fuck Wake. It was always Providence.
I'm going Gonzaga today.
Really, -10?
-10. I just think I was mentioning it on the show before. Gonzaga is like tiers ahead of everybody in the conference. We talk about it every year. They need to join another conference, but I think there's Gonzaga, and then there's the next best team in the conference way down here.
Yeah,
I don't think 10's enough points. I think San Fran could put up a fight early, but I think Gonzaga ultimately pulls away with this one. They haven't won a conference game by less than 10 this year, and I don't see that changing today. I think they roll.
I caught the tail end of your stream and heard Krabs is on SF, huh?
He's on San Fran, but it's
That's
Gonzaga.
classic. That is so classic, bro. Again, if Krabs was 100%, he'd be in Cabo Beachside, but he's in a dress shirt giving us college basketball traps. All right, we'll be seeing you. Good pick. Gonzaga's a wagon. We'll see you. It's G Unit's favorite play of the day. Oh, that's getting a star next to it. That's getting a star. All right, let's keep rolling. Let's go with Rampage. What's good, brother?
What's up, Trent? Can you hear me?
You're the one who had 5 units on Giannis rebounds, correct?
Absolutely, I did. Yes, sir.
And that's
I'm surprised you remember that. It did slap. It was a sweat, but it slapped. Hey, NBA's back. I'm back, baby.
Let's go.
I have the Celtics spread. It was at -7 last night, but it's already moved to -9. But I'm still locking it in. I think they win by double digits easily tonight. They have won 9 out of the last 10, and in those 9 wins, they have won easily by double digits. These are some crazy numbers, but they beat the Sixers by 48. They beat the Hawks by like 10 plus. They've already beat the Nets by like 30. So I'm not really worried there. I think the Nets will have no answer for Tatum and Brown, and I think Marcus Smart will lock up Curry. And I don't think anybody else is going to score for the
How
Nets.
many units on this confidence level?
I slowed down. this is just a 1 unit Johnson.
Wow. From 5 units on Giannis just to 1 unit play on the C's.
Very, very confident in this though, but still a 1 unit. And then I also have a player prop as well.
Let me hear it.
You'll probably hear it multiple times today, but I'm rocking the GOAT, DeRozan over points. He's super cash the last like 10 games. He's averaging like 35 points. He's played, I think, who they played? The Hawks. Yeah, he's averaged 28 against the Hawks. They've played twice. The over is at 240, so I think it's going to be a lot of scoring. And when you need scoring, you go to the GOAT, DeRozan.
Go to your GOAT. Back against the wall. You go to your GOAT.
Let's get these bags, baby.
Let's get it, baby. Appreciate you, Rampage. Tempo and pace. Let's go to Bulls or wagon, brother. They better be a goddamn wagon. I already put them in the lay, bro. What's good?
What's up, Trent? Yeah, no, everything Rampage just said is true. DeRozan over tonight. I got the game going over tonight. I got the Bulls covering the spread. The Bulls are on a 5-game win streak. They're tied for first in the East. They got a lot to play for right now. In their last game, they out-rebounded the Kings 47-36, shot 50% from the field. DeRozan with 38 points, Kobe White with 31. The whole team's looking good together. The Hawks are 2-6 against the spread in their last 8 road games, while the Bulls are 8-2 against the spread in their last 10 home games. Both teams are ranked top 4 in offensive efficiency, and with Levine back, that should be even more points on the board. In their last 2 meetings, the Bulls covered with scoring 134 and 133 in those 2 games, and John Collins is also out tonight too. So I also got a Vooch over with rebounds tonight. So 2 player props in that game. Bulls covering the spread. Game goes over. Everything with the Bulls tonight.
So you're on DeRozan's over and Vooch's rebounds?
Yes. 11.5.
What is Vooch's rebounds?
11.5.
Ooh, that's a lot.
And he had 17 and 20 in his last 2 games against them.
Oh shit.
So
DeRozan's at 28.5.
Yeah.
All right, brother. Let's get this dub for me, please.
I'm gonna be at that game tonight too, so it gotta happen.
Make sure they get the dub, please.
Oh yeah.
Appreciate you, brother. Tempo and pay. It's good to see the NBA goats back. It is. It really is. I'm feeling good today. Let's go to Eddie, brother. Talk to me.
The NBA is back. I'm back in my element. Fuck Missouri. They screwed me.
Dude, that pick. I mean, like, what are you doing? Fading Tennessee and taking dog shit Mizzou, bro.
This is why I hate college basketball. But I found a picture on Twitter today, and it told me two things. I'm unofficially fading the Kings, and I'm taking Nuggets money line tonight.
Wow.
I'm taking the under in Grizzlies Timberwolves. That's my official pick.
Interesting.
So in the month of February, before the All-Star break, these teams were averaging 240 combined. The line's at 239.5. I think that they're going to come out of the All-Star break shooting a little bit rusty.
Holy shit.
I think it's way too many points. I can see this game. I think they'll both score 100, but I don't see them getting really anywhere close to that 239.
That is a fuck ton of points. Wow. 240. Meanwhile, the Cavs Pistons are at like 206, dude. Holy shit.
I know.
All right. Confidence level, unit size.
I have a unit on it right now, and I'm probably going to lay it too.
All right, brother. Good shit. Great
sure,
pick.
man.
I love it. Appreciate you. Yeah, Hawks and Bulls are also at 240. What's up, Muff?
Yo, Trent, what's going on?
What's good?
Hey, so I heard earlier, Lauren and I think Krabs, they were all over my boys at Oral. Shout out Oral. But my play of the day, we're going to the NBA. It's back. DeAndre Ayton over 27.5 points, rebounds, assists. Last time he played the Thunder, the Thunder, no inside presence, right? Darius Baisley's their main guy, and then Derek Favors off the bench. I think the last time the Suns played the Thunder, even JaVale McGee had like 16 and 14. So, I'm seeing Big DA going for maybe 20 and 15 tonight, easily covering the 27.5. Any assist is just a bonus.
I think so. I think this is a great pick because the Thunder have no bigs. None.
Right. And Shai Gilgeous is back, so they're going to be pushing the pace. A lot of shots, a lot of rebounds.
Going to be pushing P.
Yes, sir.
I love it, brother.
I appreciate it, Trent.
Appreciate you. Ayton's a wagon, dude. That's a good pick. That's a safe pick. I don't know. Beer God, do you agree? I see you shaking your head down there. What's good, Beer God? Beard God.
I think the last
What's good, Trent?
How we doing?
Not bad, not bad. All right, first off, I want to Larry Locks. I love Georgetown tonight. That is not my pick. They've got to win, though.
They do.
Hold on, let me put this other phone away. My pick tonight, I think the line is down to 1 now. It needs to go on the lay. Grizzlies -1. They are 1 as a road favorite, and Minnesota is 4-5 as a home dog against the spread. Memphis has won 2 games against them this season and lost 1. The home team has won every time, but I do not think Minnesota can win tonight.
How many unit Johnsons on this one?
1, but now that I got it at 3 last night, and I put it on a lay at 3, and now that it's down to 1, I'm going to put another 1 or 2 units on it.
Yeah, dude. I was shocked to wake up this morning and see that the line moved the other way.
It makes no sense, and it's kind of sketch, but you just can't fade them there. Also, Trent, how many days has it been since you hit a lay?
Like 27, bro.
Let's try something today. 1 lay.
1 lay.
Just 1.
Just 1.
You're trying to get 8 picks and hit all 4 on each one. Take the 2
it's tough.
And make 1 lay.
I love it.
Let's try it out.
Man. Let's try it out. Beer God, you're the man. Stay goated. Let's go Grizzlies, baby.
Let's go.
Appreciate you. Let's keep rolling. Let's go Mets to hell. What's up, bro?
Yo, what's up, Trent?
How we doing?
All right. So for my pick, we're going to Tulsa, Oklahoma, where there's a Summit League showdown. We're going to take South Dakota State -3.
Really? You're fading Oral?
I am. South Dakota State, they are the best show in college basketball offensively. They shoot 45.2% from 3. Next closest is Purdue at 40.3. They're better shot quality wise than Oral. And Ken Palm loves South Dakota State over Oral too.
Do they?
They love them. And they haven't lost in Summit League play yet. No one has ever been undefeated in Summit League play. I think this team can. I love them so much that I think they can go to the Sweet 16, honestly, this year. They've been an absolute wagon.
South Dakota State in Sweet 16. Is that your sleeper?
That's my sleeper this year, yep.
Wow. I'll keep that in mind as I'm filling out my bracket.
You have to.
How many units?
I got 2 on them right now.
That's a TUJ.
Yep.
Good shit.
All right.
Appreciate you, man.
Yep. Thank you.
Let's get it. Good luck tonight. Let's go to K Jordan 23. What's up, brother?
What's going on, man? How you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing good, man. Glad to be on the show for the first time.
Welcome to the show, brother.
Yeah, man. Happy the NBA's back today, and I'm pretty sure this has been said multiple times, but I got player performance double tonight. I don't know if it's available on any other site, but on FanDuel's, I got Nikola Vucevic double plus Chicago Bulls win.
That's pretty surgical.
Nikola Vucevic, he scored a double in 8 of his last 10 games and is 5th in the NBA overall in double-doubles. Plus, with Zach LaVine back in the game for the Bulls, I honestly don't think the Hawks have a chance to beat the Bulls tonight.
What is the line on this cheeky 2-teamer?
When I placed it, it was at plus 140. So you can honestly add that to a lay if you want to. I just have it straight up. I have around 4 units on it right now. But yeah, that's my pick for tonight.
Good shit, brother. K Jordan looking to go 1-0 here with this cheeky 2-teamer. Let's get it, bro.
Yes, sir. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate it.
Good luck. You guys have no idea how jealous I am of. I mean, the fact that you can parlay this cheeky 2-teamer with anything you ever wanted. I'm so jealous. You can't do shit here in Vegas. Jay's Lays, what's good, homie? Goats are muted.
Oh, goats are always muted.
Always.
We're 5-0 on the stream, baby.
Let's go. Stay high. We need it.
All right. So you're going to love this. I already know you will. Josh Giddey, over 7.5 rebounds.
Really?
The GOAT. I locked it in at minus 106. I put 2 units on it. He averages 7.8 per game. In the last 4 games out of 7, he's gotten 7 or more rebounds. They've had a long break. I just expect him to come out and show up on the court. Put up at least 8 rebs.
All right. Good shit.
And then we got Portland ML versus Pacific.
Dude, I love
Portland. Dude, it's fire. Portland is 6-12 overall, 6-6 in the WCC conference. They've won the last 5 games and are projected at 65% to win. But get this, Pacific is 8-19 overall. They are 3-9 in the WCC conference. They've lost the last 4 out of 5 of their games, and they're projected at 35%. It's a lock. I've got 1 unit on that. That's my plays for the day.
Pacific sucks.
Oh,
Simple
absolutely.
as that.
And the money line for Portland is, last I checked anyways, about 15 minutes ago, was at plus 100.
Wow. Beautiful.
So I locked it in for sure. All right, tempo,
brother,
pace.
shit. Tempo and pace. Peace out, bro. I like the Portland pick. However, the model plays say that Pacific wins by 1. Like, after speaking with my model guys, apparently Pacific's winning by 1. I'm calling cap on that. But I also am calling cap on Josh Giddey today because it's just not a great day for him. The way the lineup looks right now with Ayton in, and then you got SGA back in tonight. I just don't see him grabbing these boards. I just don't know. I feel more comfortable not taking anything Giddey related today. Let's keep rolling though. Drew CJ, what's good?
How we doing?
Doing great, bro.
So I'm on this Panthers Jackets game. I'm on like everything. I'm on Panthers team total over. I'm on the over 7. I'm on first period over 2. The only reason it scares me a little bit is because I feel like it's too obvious.
Yep.
I mean, both of these teams love putting in goals. I mean, the Panthers, the last 2 times they've played, they put in 8 by themselves, and then they put in 9 by themselves. The Jackets, they allow the most shots on goal. The Panthers at home, absolute wagon. They just put up 48 shots on the Preds last game. I mean, if I think they have what's his name, Berube in net. I mean, he has a 3 goals allowed on average. I mean, if they pepper him with 50 shots, at least 7 are going in. I mean, I see them covering this by themselves, but I mean, the Jackets are gonna at least put in 2. So I'm taking the over 7, team total over, first period over.
I love it. He's just nuking goals in this game.
Yep.
I love it, brother. Good shit, man. Appreciate you. Let's get these coins, please. Panthers CBJ over 7. I like it. For some reason, I was gonna buy it down to 6.5, and I thought, I mean, why make it less value buying it down to 6.5 when you need 7 anyway? So you might as well take 7 at plus 105. I mean, like, and then if you push, that still pays, you know. Let's go to fucking Papu picks. Good to have you back, Papu. Also, Rick 420, bang, 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 bang in the chat, bro. You're the man, Rick. Appreciate you getting everyone so bricked. Bricked up for Rick. Chat, give me some bricks for Rick right now. Papu, talk to us, bro.
Trent, how are you?
Welcome back.
You said you missed the NBA goats. Were you talking about me? Was I in that group? Please, maybe. I mean,
you are in that group. I missed my NBA goats, brother.
Listen, man, I missed you, missed the stream, missed the chat. I was watching every day, but I just didn't want to come on and give something I'm not confident in.
There's no reason to.
NBA's back now, and I'm excited. I'm bricked. I had an exam this morning. I mean, chat makes fun of me. I have exams every day.
I mean,
but
yeah, come on.
Bulls money line. I love it. I'm gonna take it. I'm parlaying it. The Bulls are winning tonight at home. DeRozan's playing. Levine's playing. I know Trae Young's playing too. Me and Trae don't have a great relationship, but no John Collins. I think the Bulls get it done easy. I also have a player prop. You don't like it. I know you're not gonna like it. Steve Adams over 7.5 points. Listen. Listen, the day you took him, it was just an anomaly. Like, he's supposed to hit it. And if you check the box score, he's hit it against dominant center.
I cannot believe you had the audacity to come in here and sell the.
You want sharp. You want goats. You want surgeons. Over 7.5. I'm not going to go and make it a super nuke amazing prop. It's a regular prop like I take every day. I hit them. Over 7.5 against the Memphis Grizzlies. Now look at this. I know he's playing against the Timberwolves. Cole Anthony Towns is going to guard Jared Jackson. He's going to go on the perimeter. Steve Adams will get easy layups down low. He's going to score at least 8 tonight, and I like it a lot. Nothing crazy, not 3 units solo play. I have 1.5 units on this prop alone. It's a nice, good play. I know you don't like it. I know you don't.
Oh, I hate it. I absolutely hate it. But I'm going to be watching it because I know you got 1.5 units on it, and I wish you the best of luck. I'm riding your Bulls, though. I've already got them in the lay, so let's get it.
Oh, you do? You
Yeah.
already have
Yeah, my pre-surgery parlay that I don't overthink, and Bulls are in there.
Let's do it. Lock it.
Appreciate you, Papu. Let's get these bags tonight. Fuck Steven Adams. I cannot believe he came on here and had the audacity to pitch that. Let's go smashing overs.
What's up, Trent? How we doing today?
Doing great, brother. How are you?
Doing good. Doing good. Just been watching golf. My golf pick's been doing good today, so starting off the day good.
Love that.
All right. So as usual, got a pick and a prop today. For the pick, I'm going with the Predators money line.
Love it.
Tonight. Yeah, I mean, the Predators have been in a little bit of a slump recently, but I mean, they just got a huge win down in Florida against the Panthers. And I mean, last game, they looked like the team that they were before the All-Star break. You know, they're back at home tonight, where they're at their best, and they're playing a Stars team who struggles on the road this season. The Stars have Holtby in net, who's been struggling. He's lost his last 2 that he's played in net, and he's allowed an average of 4 goals in those games. And, the Preds are playing Saros tonight, or should be, who's arguably having the best season of his career, has been super good in net for them. So, I mean, I just love the fresher team in these spots, and that's the Preds tonight. So I'm hammering the Preds.
I'm seeing the Stars are flying in to Nashville at 2:00. What time's the game? At like fucking gotta be like
6:30 or 7. Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah, give me the Preds, bro. Stars, they looked like shit last night, not gonna lie, and they somehow pulled out that dub.
Yeah, I couldn't believe they pulled that off, honestly.
I know, me neither. Appreciate you, Overs. Let's get these bags tonight.
Well, I got a prop real quick for you, actually. Sorry. Yeah. Always got a prop. Always got a prize picks for you. So I'm not sure what this is on prize picks, but on my book, it's at 2.5. I'm going Patrick Laine over 2.5 shots on goal.
Overs, dude. You're breaking me up right now.
Yeah. Laine, he's been on fire. You know, I'm staying with the hot hand. He's hit this mark in 7 of his last 9, and has gotten 4 more in most of them. Yeah, I mean, the Blue Jackets just going to have to hammer shots on goal to even have a chance tonight. So I think they'll get it done.
I don't know if you already heard, but my Super Gremlin pre-stream prize picks, the only NHL pick that's in it is this one.
Really? Yes, sir.
Yes. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. All right, brother. Good shit. Let's get these bags, baby.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you. Smashing overs. That's how you come in here and you get me hyped up. I am not that hyped up, though, because I'm seeing chats that are saying that the robot faded my ass again, dude. I have to check really fast because if he did, I'm going to be so mad. Of course, he hasn't posted it. Please stand by. Have to crunch again. Like, dude, just fucking post the pic, brother. Leafs fan, Leafs goat. Got the Leafs playing today. Thoughts?
I can tell you we're not betting the Leafs. So he just touched on my pick, too. I'm on the Preds tonight, too. Dallas, I mean, they looked horrible last night. They should be pretty tired on a back-to-back. And they were chasing the whole game, too. So that kind of makes a difference when you're chasing the whole game and having to work to tie the game up and win it over.
Absolutely.
I think the Preds should take care of them at home.
Love it.
I also got the Rangers at home, too.
I love it.
So I like Igor at home. I know it's a tough game. Capitals are good at home on the road. They're better on the road than they are at home, which is crazy. But give me the Rangers. Basically, a pick them at home. I like the Rangers.
Is this a super nuke 2-teamer, or are you straight betting both?
I nuked the Preds. Rangers, I don't have like a crazy amount on it. I'm not gonna lie. I only have like $150 on the Rangers. So
I love it.
Not a crazy bet, but I do have a max prop that I nuked. Line A under.
Dude, get the fuck out, Leafs. Get out.
I'm just trolling.
I know you would never do that to me.
Trent. All right, thanks, buddy.
Appreciate you, man. Much love. Let's keep rolling. I need chat to keep me updated on the fucking robot, dude. I swear I'm gonna change his fucking batteries if he fades me again. What's up, Gavin? G Money.
What's up, Trent?
How we doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing great, bro.
You already put my play in your lay today, and it's Illinois -6. You already know they're 11-2 at home. There's not only two teams they lost to is Purdue and Arizona, and Purdue in overtime. Nothing to worry about there. I like Illinois by 10.
I love it. I just don't think they lose today. You know,
I don't see it.
I got absolutely hoed yesterday by 2 different -6 spreads. So that's why I was just like, fuck it. Give me the team to win, bro. So
Well, yeah, it's safe play. And spreads against good teams like this are weird, but I like it. I'm confident.
I love it. I think -6 is a great bet. I think they win by double digits.
I agree.
Good luck tonight, brother.
All right, thanks,
Appreciate
Trent.
you. Let's go to Dior, who I know is for sure bricked up with the NBA back. Dior, how we doing?
I'm fine. How are you? How are you
Doing
doing?
great.
Yes,
What's up,
sir.
Robert?
NBA is back, and I am pumped. I am taking the Brooklyn Nets +9.
Really?
Yes, sir. Yes, I am. So, it's post All-Star weekend, so it's the second half of the season. You have teams in the standings within 1 through 10. You guys are now fighting for playoff spots. The Nets were the number 1 seed before, but just a backload of injuries, trades. But now, after the trade deadline, they did get Steph Curry, Andre Drummond. These are good pickup, and Gordon Dragic. So they did lose to the Boston Celtics by like 30. We all know that. Let's see the waves.
So can we get a wave reveal? Come on.
Dude, I don't have a haircut right now. Look, when I have this on, like when I have it off, that's when I have a haircut. I got you guys soon.
All right, we need a wave reveal for sure.
Yes, sir. But anyways, so you have the Nets who just lost by 30, but I'm not gonna look at that because like these guys had a week off. So any rhythm that any team had, it's gonna reset. So now these guys have to get that rhythm back. You have the Nets who just picked up some great players and now they've been playing together for a week. So I just like the +9 at home. Boston can still win, but I just feel like it's gonna be a close game. Can be about 30 by twice.
Do you remember that game that the Celtics played against the Nets and it started out 30-2? Does that? I mean, I know that was several months ago, but it just came to my head.
Do you remember the game where Philadelphia got beat by the Celtics by 40, and then they just ended up beating? Come on,
Yeah,
bro.
I know.
I understand.
NBA is, Yeah,
Yeah, I understand, chat. Like, dude, like, bro, that's obviously the square pick. Like, yeah, they beat them. They're gonna beat them again. But
yeah.
I just like the +9 at home. And I also got a hockey pick. Don't forget, I'm a Chell now. You feel me? I'm a Chell dude.
You are
So
Chell God.
I have Canucks and Flames over 5.5.
I
I'm not
love
gonna
that.
agree on that shit, but yeah, that's what I like. I talked to some of the Chells. They like it. That's my play.
I like that. You know why? Because Demko's been bullshitting. He's usually an absolute wagon. We know the Flames can put up goals, and the Canucks have been ripping shots as of late.
Yes, sir. Those are
Good
my
shit.
two. So,
All right, Dior. Good luck.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you. Let's go to the bricked up Beanie Boys, who literally never give out a losing prop, bro. I swear. And these college women's picks that I don't take are just free coin. What's up, boys?
What's up, Trent? How are we?
Fantastic.
Man, it was always UConn women's -18. I told you they were going to come in, smack Marquette up by 25-30. They won by 31. There's people in the chat that are saying stop giving women's picks out. They should be paying for rent for like the last 5 days, dude. And like they actually make their free throws, and like Vegas has no idea about these lines. Got teams that are 2 in the country favored by 12. They're coming in, smacking these guys up by 40. Trust me, man, this should be paying. And I ain't gonna complain about free coins, and I'm sure you're not either.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've had 25, 30 people at least text me about what books have these lines. So real quick, Bovada, Bodog, USA, Canada, Bet365 if you're in Canada, Bet99 if you're in Canada, FanDuel's got it. I think DraftKings got it. I know Caesar's got it too. So if you're on any of those books, women's are on there. My pick today, though, I got a soccer play at 3 o'clock, Dortmund, Rangers, over 3. I got it in last night, -140. I texted Leafs fans to take that. They played last week. Rangers won 4-2. Dortmund concedes so many goals, bro. I think this game goes way over. And for my women's play, you know my women's play, Liberty +3 versus FGCU.
What?
It's really sketch, dude, because I posted this an hour ago. Bovada and Bodog have Liberty at +3. Bet99 and Bet365 have Liberty at -1. And FanDuel has Liberty at +1.5. So they have no idea. These lines are all over the book. And I use Bovada, and I got it at +3, but everyone texted me in the comments saying -1, +1.5. I think they went outright by 10, so I'm good with either or, but that's what I got it at. That's all I got today.
Right. Good shit. Good shit. Surgical.
Player
What's
prop,
up?
quick for you. Yesterday, Dylan Cousins and Tyler Bertuzzi both hit. I know you were on Bertuzzi. He did his job.
Did his
Tonight,
job.
we're going back to the NBA. I am rocking with Sadiq Bey over 16.5 points on the Pistons. He's averaged 20 in the last 5 games before the break. And he's also hit 10 of the last 12, and he's averaging 19.3 points per game in that span. Last time he versed Cleveland, he dropped 31 points and took over 20 shots. He is their best scorer. I know Grant's back. Cade's been kind of in a little bit of a slump here. So I'm rocking with Sadiq Bey over 16.5 points as my most confident pick. But I like the De'Aaron Fox pick. I'm on that too, and I'm also on Trae Young over 2.5 threes. So I like that too.
Beautiful.
So,
I was also looking at Sadiq Bey. He was going to be in that prize picks I placed, but then Nappy was like, Jeremy Grant's back. You know, I think a safer pick is Cade assists. What are your thoughts on that?
What is it at?
5.
5, yeah, I think that's solid.
But I like the Sadiq Bey pick.
With Grant coming back and Bey being able to score the last 5 games like he has been, I think 5 is a solid play.
All right, boys. Good shit. Let's get these bags tonight. Stay hot. You guys are goated. Appreciate you. See ya.
Thanks, Trent.
I promise you guys, I'm getting a text tonight that says from the Renea boys, it was always Liberty +3 and Sadiq Bey over points. Guaranteed. It happens every night. Let's go purse bets. What's up, homie?
What's up? What's up? I got one bet, my max. It's Colorado -6 against Arizona State. Arizona State, first, Colorado defends better than Arizona State, puts up more points than Arizona State, out-rebounds Arizona State, shoots better free throws than Arizona State, and Colorado's on a hot streak of, I think, 5. They just got off a road trip going 3-0. I think they are a strong team to bet against a shitty-ass Arizona State team who got that lucky-ass win against UCLA.
Fuck Arizona State. I hate them.
Fuck Arizona State. They fucked me on that, but hey, it's all right. I think Colorado, we got it. That's my play.
How many unit Johnsons?
I got 2 on that one.
TJ. I love it.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, brother. Good luck tonight.
Yes, you too.
Let's go Buffs. Cap-wise, I need your thoughts on that if you're in the chat. Coin Snatch, what's up, brother?
How we doing, Trent?
Doing great, man. How are you?
I'm doing phenomenal. I'm coming in with the vibes today. My first official stream play.
Let's go.
Call me a square. I don't care. Chat, fuck off. Murray State money line needs to be in the parlay. They're -3 against Belmont. I know both teams are on a 16 and 10 game win streak. I don't care. Murray State, it's their last home game of the year. I'm all over it. I got 2.5 units on the spread. I got the money line in every single parlay I'm dropping today. And yeah, that's really it. I'm coming in with confidence. We can't overthink this.
Cannot.
No.
This seems like a great pick. You got a home team, last home game of the season. Murray State's been solid this year. Who are they playing?
Belmont
on senior night. Can we confirm that it's senior night? Is it? I guess it is. Good shit, brother. Appreciate you, man.
I want to say, I'm so confident in this play, right? See all this hair?
If it doesn't hit, you're shaving it off?
I'm doing a mullet live on stream tomorrow if it doesn't hit.
Beautiful, dude. I'm holding you to that. I will hold you to that.
Please do.
Appreciate you, man. Good luck. Let's get this dub, Murray State. Chat thoughts? I mean, he just put his dick on the table. He literally just did. He did. Let's go. We got Buzz in the house. He's rocking the jean jacket. He's looking locked in. Buzz, Providence, I know had you sweating down the stretch. It pulled out, and now you're hot again. Let's stay hot, please, bro. Dude, Goats, you're not even muted.
I'm not even muted. Let's go.
Oh my God. I
wasn't even sweating that Providence game. I knew that shit was hitting.
Oh, you knew all along?
Me and Krabs probably aged 5 years watching that game, triple OT. I had a tweet ready to say it was always Providence, and then that dude hit a fucking 3-pointer to go to triple OT.
Dude, that was
and I thought I screwed myself over.
Unreal.
All right. We're running it back with Middle Tennessee, baby. -6.5.
I love this pick, Buzz.
Like I've said before, because I've taken them before, they're undefeated at home, 9-2 against the spread. They're playing a shit dog Marshall team. Middle Tennessee, if they win tonight, they get the #1 seed in their division for the conference tournament. So they got shit to play for. And guess what? Marshall sucks, so they don't. Marshall losing first round of their conference tournament. They don't give a fuck anymore. Marshall's also 1-5 against the spread their last 6 games on the road at Middle Tennessee. Middle Tennessee is great at defense, especially at home, giving up less than 60 points per game. Marshall's giving up almost 80 points per game on the road. Middle Tennessee gives a 26% from 3 at home. Marshall only shoots 28% from 3. This game, Marshall's lucky they cracked 60. I don't think it's going to be a sweat at all. I really don't. And Krabs probably going to be on Marshall.
Oh, he is. He actually is.
He is. That's why I thought he was. But Middle Tennessee is winning this game. I'm confident. I got 2 units on it.
2 units. That's a rare Buzz 2-unit play.
Yeah. Got to make my coins back after accidentally hitting the Trent parlay 3 times in a row.
Dude, that would have been electric if it hit.
Oh, it would have been electric.
Oh, you would have had $3,000.
FanDuel fucked me over, but I won my money back.
All right, good shit, Buzz. I love the pick. Love the vibes. Let's get it today, baby. Appreciate you. Real quick in the TikTok chat, someone's saying nuke Jack Hughes shots on goal on FanDuel. You can get it at 2.5. I already nuked it. I nuked it. Jack Hughes shots on goal. And then also people are saying, why has no one said Flames? Flames was originally in my pre-stream lay, but then I sat there and thought about the last time I put them in the lay against the Canucks and how sketch that game was. And then I talked to some people. They're like, yeah, Canucks Flames games always are close. So I'd just rather not even deal with that game unless it's the over. Let's go with Fruity. Shut the fuck up. Stone Bets. Fruity. It's right here in the chat, bro. I'm looking at it. I wouldn't have said anything. Stone Bets. What's good, homie?
Hey, Trent. How's it going, brother?
Doing great. How are you?
Doing well. Back, and I got 2 picks for you.
Let's go.
First college basketball team I ever brought to the stream. Tarleton State. Minus 7.5. They're at home versus UT Rio Grande Valley. So UT Rio Grande has they've lost 5 straight, 9 of their last 10. They've won 7 games all year. There's no reason to bet on that team. They give up 15 in those last 9 losses. They've lost by an average of 13 points, including a 15-point loss to Tarleton at home. Tarleton controls the pace of the game. They're going to slow down UT Rio Grande. They force 8.5 steals. They're going to win by 10. That's what G Unit's got the number at. I love the Texans tonight. Second pick is.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Northern Colorado is my second pick. They're -6 at home versus Eastern Washington. Eastern Washington lost their last 5 road games, and they've already lost Northern Colorado by 4. In that game, Eastern Washington shot 42% from 3, and they only gave up 9 turnovers. So a lot better than average. I don't think they're going to keep that up at Northern Colorado. Northern Colorado is 11th in the nation in 3-point percentage and 18th in 3-point attempts. So that translates that, they shoot the ball well and they shoot it often from deep. And they're looking to get that 2 seed in the Big Sky. A win tonight keeps them at second in the conference. And of their last 3 games, they've got 2 on the road. So they really need this one tonight at home. I like both of these teams to win by double digits tonight at home.
Good shit, bro. Great picks. Tarleton State, when I went to bed, was at -5. Now it's up to -7. You love to see that, though.
Bro, yeah. Fuck, I never saw it at 5, but I still like 7.5. So,
wait, I have a question. Are you from Australia?
I'm not. No.
What, dude? Nick Yale told me that you were from Australia.
Australia.
Dude, I swear, bro.
I'm gonna text Nick because I know exactly why he thinks that, and there's a funny story behind it. So
is it on your Facebook or what?
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah,
I knew I wasn't sure.
That's hilarious, bro. Long story though. Long story. I'll text Nick about that. That's hilarious.
Appreciate you, man. Good picks. Let's get these back.
Thanks, Trent.
Let's go, Mush. What's up, goats? Looking corporate and shit.
Bubba, dude, we are gonna hug it out in March.
Oh my
Wake
God,
Forest.
Bro. Fuck that game. And they just play with our emotions, man.
Dude, if Williams doesn't foul out with or get his 4th foul 2 minutes into that second half, Wake Forest wins by 11. Anyone that watched that game knows that was Wake Forest all day. Their starting center breaks his foot. Williams fouls out. So much pain. But we were on the sweat, and then the Stars brought it back. Dude, NBA's back, man. The vibes are peaking right now. There are so many good picks that everyone's already given out. There's not a chance in hell that we don't win at least 1 lay, if not 2.
Yeah, we're making 3 3-teamers, by the way. 3 3-teamers. Let's rip.
Let's rip. Okay. All right. Bulls money line, absolutely 1000%.
Love it.
That's a given. That was going to be my play. You already have it. It can still be my play. Grizz money line, another one.
Yep.
I made a 5-team NBA parlay.
Ooh.
Cavs money line, Bulls money line, Grizz money line. The Golden State Warriors to cover 10.
Wow.
Against a Portland Trailblazers team that is fully scrambling. Nurkic is out. And I think what I'm going to pitch as maybe my play outside of the obvious Cavs and Bulls, Oklahoma City Thunder plus 10.5.
I like it. I think
so. If you don't buy any points with those 5, the parlay is plus 1266. I'm not afraid to buy as many points as I can in parlays. If you buy 2 points for the Warriors and for the Thunder, that parlay is still plus 931. But the Suns just lost Chris Paul, man. Chris Paul's out for a month and a half. Do we remember what this Suns team looked like without Chris Paul?
I personally do not.
Skirting into the playoffs. They played in the bubble. They won the 8 in a row. Monty Williams was getting a lot of hype. Chris Paul went and joined that team, and now they are who they are. But without the point guard, I mean, our guy David can attest. I mean,
facts.
David loves his CP3.
I know.
There's no CP3. Oklahoma City is 35-19 against the spread. I think they're top 3, if not the best team against the spread. It is so spooky to put my money on the Thunder, but I put 1.5 units on the Thunder. They're in these 2 parlays. I mean, I placed both of them. I placed both of those parlays without buying the points and with buying the points. Give me Oklahoma City to cover, and then put Jared Allen over rebounds in Prize Picks. That's absolutely 1,000% lock over 11 rebounds. Jared Allen.
I like that one too. Jared Allen's a wagon. Mush.
Jared Allen's a wagon.
I like having you in the consulting session, so hopefully you're back today.
Yeah, I'm hanging. All right.
Appreciate you. We'll be seeing you soon. Is that Alberto smoking fat clouds?
No, it is not.
Damn it, dude! I thought I saw.
I was fixing my waves. But I have a play for you.
Yes.
Thanks for getting me on. I have a meeting that starts in like 2 minutes. So
SMU was a great pick.
Yeah, it's smacked. So I have 2 really shitty games that I love today. For the unders in both of them. One is the Wisconsin Green Bay versus UIC game under 136.5. Wisconsin Green Bay can barely score 50 points a game.
What's the number?
136.5. So I think the only way this game goes over is if UIC scores 80, which they don't really ever
do not.
Unless they go into overtime. So I like the under in that game. Green Bay has like one of the slowest paces in the nation, and they can't make any shots. So I'm taking the under in that game. And then I also like the CSU Northridge versus UC Riverside game tonight. It's at 10 p.m. Eastern, I believe. I like the under 129.5 in that game.
Wait, what game was it again?
CSU Northridge versus UC Riverside.
UC Riverside.
Under 129.5. Riverside is 2-9 on the over/under at home this year, so they are an under wagon at home. And Northridge is one of the worst teams in college basketball, so I really like the under in this one. UCR is also not that great on offense, so I think the only way this goes over is if it goes in overtime. 129 is pretty low, but I think both these teams are pretty trash. So, that's what I like. Those 2 plays. So.
Most confident out of the 2. I mean, obviously, you're confident in both. You got 1 unit on each, right?
I would say the Green Bay UIC game.
All right. Nothing gets me going like a butthole state under from Delberto. I love it.
I haven't done one in a while, so I had to
it's been
bring
a
it
minute.
back. And also, the slate sucks today, so
It
at least
does,
for like
dude.
spreads.
It does. It really does. All right. Good shit, Berto. We'll be seeing. Peace. Good luck in your meeting. Good luck in his meeting. Talk about wagons, man. We got Dr. Donk Wagons back in the queue in the Louis Shades. You know this shit's about to smack. What's up, Dr. Donk?
Yeah, last time I said we talked about that bug in the window, and fuck, that was a bug last night. It is what it is, but we're back today. I got a good one for you. I like this one's been a kind of an under the radar wagon. I love UMKC -2.5. You're gonna put it in a lay and do the money line. It's like -150. They've won 7. They've covered 7 straight. They've won 10 of the last 12. They're just playing really good. They just beat the shit out of North Dakota State, which is one of the top teams in the conference, by 15 on the road. I really like
can you
this.
Actually, sorry, never mind. It's right there. Keep going. Keep going.
They beat the crap out of North Dakota State in North Dakota State by 15. They're just rolling right now. The only team they've really lost to in their conference outside of Oral Roberts, which is still covered that game, is South Dakota State, which is the wagon of the conference. But I really love this play. It's a good money line parlay piece if you're going to take it. Good straight bet piece. I think they blow them out. I really love UMKC tonight.
What does UMKC stand for? I'm sorry.
Missouri, Kansas City.
Missouri, Kansas City. Got it.
The Ruse, baby.
Mizzou KC. Good shit, Donk Wagons. How many Unit Johnsons?
Definitely going to be my pod. It's going to be my max Unit Johnson for the day.
And that's a 5
And
unit.
if I don't win this, I'm going to try to sell these fucking LV shades to Nicky Picks if he'll buy them if I can't hit this shit.
Oh, man. He'll buy them for sure. All right, Donk Wagon. Stay hot. Stay wagon. Let's get it, baby. Appreciate you.
Let's get it, bro.
Let's keep going. We got Donnie's picks. What's up, Donnie? Talk to me.
What's going on? My play of the day is going to be a late night piece in the Big West. I'm taking UC Irvine. They're -3 now. I bought it. It was at 1.5 last night. I bought it down to 1 in case of some fluke shit. Still a great late piece though at -150. Every square in their mom's gonna be losing coin on this gross slate early in the day.
Yep.
Where can I get my money back? So a little bit before 7 Pacific, 10 Eastern, they're gonna come across this game. See that 13-7, 5-5 on the road. UCI is favored by 3 now against the 16-8, 9-1 home team in Cal State Fullerton. They're gonna
Mhm.
hammer Fullerton. It's no true road game really. The bus ride's 20 minutes and
20 minutes.
What was that?
It's 20 minutes. I live right by both schools.
Yeah. And Fullerton has 500 people in attendance, no true home court advantage. The line tells you everything you know, though, about UCI winning. They're favored by 1.5 at open. Already, that's kind of sus. And then early reverse line movement took it to 2.5. Now Riverside is getting more money, and that moved to 3 now. The line made it a 1-unit play. The backstory made me add another unit. UC Irvine ranks first in Conference D at 58 points per game. That's also good for 5th in the nation. Fullerton's good on both categories, but no, not special in any way. And their weakness is guarding the perimeter, last in 3-point defense. Irvine lost to Fullerton 63-65 at home in the middle of their 3-game losing streak to Hawaii on the road, Fullerton at home, and Long Beach on the road. And Long Beach, that would start their winning streak. Since then, Irvine's won 7 straight, and their last one coming against Hawaii. Now they're playing Fullerton and Long Beach next, so they have a chance to rewrite that 3-game losing streak with the same 3 teams in a row.
I love it.
I think they're going to do it. And then the box score made me add another unit, so I got 3 units on this.
I love it. I think you sold the shit out of it, brother. Good shit.
One sec. The box score, they shot 46% compared to Fullerton's 41%, 37% from 3 compared to Fullerton's 7%. They had 10 more assists, 5 more blocks. Fullerton had 28 free throw attempts. UC Irvine 3.
Good shit. I got to keep tempo and pace going, but that was a surgical sell job, bro. Great homework. Unreal. Great pick, too. I love UCI. Let's keep rolling, though. Great sell job. I appreciate all the hard work you put into that, but we got to keep it going. Let's go, Lonzo. What's up, Lonzo?
Yo, first time on the stream. I got an NBA player prop. Marcus Smart over 11.5 points. For some reason, he likes to play the Nets.
Yep.
In the last 10 games versus the Nets, he's hit the over 10 out of 10 times. This season, he's averaging 21 points against the Nets, and he's hit 9 threes in just 2 matchups. And the Nets cannot guard point guards at all. They rank 3rd last versus point guards, and they allow the 6th most threes to point guards. So I just like him to cover this pretty easily.
That's good news for the both of us because I've already got 3 units on it. I love it. Marcus
I got
Smart.
1 unit. So
Thoughts on his assists?
I don't know. I've just looked into points for him, so I don't know.
It's all right. I got more units on his assists in another entry, but I'm also on his points for 3 units. So
for some reason, he likes to shoot a lot of threes against the Nets. Like he doesn't even average that many during the year, but then when he plays the Nets, it's just like he just drains them.
Good shit, brother. Good luck tonight. Let's hope Marcus puts ball in basket.
All right, thank you for having me.
Of course, man. Picks with Jenks. What's up, bro? Talk to me.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, so my play of the day today is going to be Cleveland State -1.5 or the money line. So I'm going Cleveland State because they're a wagon. They're just the better team. I think they're ranked 51st in the nation for offense. And I don't even know what Detroit is, but they're dog shit.
The Mercy?
Yeah. And then I got a player prop too for you.
Let me hear it.
So Nurkic, I don't know how to say his last name. I don't know last names and stuff. Nurkic or whatever, he's out today. So Anthony Simmons, he's a wagon. Let me tell you.
What's the prop?
Over points, 23.5. So he's had 19, 29, 30, 31, and 31. 23.5, I feel like that's easy. He's the only one that can score. So
That's my play of the absolute day, brother. I love it. I love it.
Get that out.
I'm picking one player prop as my play of the day, and it just so happens to be Simmons points.
Did you already tweet it out though?
No, I have not yet.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's like my player prop. That shit's smacking easily.
Good shit, dude. I love it. I love it. We're on the same side. Cleveland State confidence level. How many units?
I got 3 on it. I just feel like it's like 2 points. It's one basket, and like they blow people out like all the time. So I feel like it's easy. And I hit 5 parlays yesterday, so I'm just playing with my money today. So
I love it, man. Good shit. Appreciate you. Let's get these coins. Good luck tonight, Jenks. Let's keep it rolling. We got Danny Dimes God in the house. What's up, Danny Dimes?
What's up, Trent? How you been, buddy?
That's a clean hat, bro.
Thank you. So I was in my econ exam this morning, and the final question said, will Florida Panthers first period puck line increase Trent Atia's unit supply? And there was only one bubble to fill in, and it was yes. Look, it's at -0.5. They're gonna come out flying. They're great at home. Blue Jackets just give up a shit ton of shots. They just do not like defending their net, and I think this is totals at 7. This is going to be a high scoring game, and I really think Panthers are going to come out flying and fast. And then I also got a little player prop, and my player prop is Clint Capella over 21.5 points, rebounds, assists. The assists is just in there just to get one, just a little cherry on top. But with no John Collins tonight, and a game where the total's at 240, and he averages 12 points and 10 rebounds, I don't see how he doesn't eclipse this. Maybe gets 25, 26. No Collins. I think it's a high scoring game. I think Trae Young will run the pick and roll with him. So I think it's a good spot.
Good shit, brother. Let's get that Twitter following up of yours. What is it? Ferg Bets?
Ferg Bets. I'm normally coming as Ferg, but Surgical Stream thinks I look like Danny Dimes a little bit. So
you literally do. You look exactly like him.
So had to come and repping Danny Dimes. All right.
Good
thanks,
shit.
bro.
Appreciate you, Ferg. Let's go to Brewer, bro. My guy always dishes out just one pick, and it always slaps. What's up, Brewer?
How's it going, brother?
Good to have you back on.
Yeah, man, it's nice to be here, man. The NHL slate's pretty big tonight. My picks have been sauced around the whole day, man. Nashville's my go-to, but I'm going to go college ball.
Wait, what was that? You cut out for a sec.
I said I'm going to switch to college ball today because my picks have just been all over the place in hockey.
What?
Yeah, and I'm also going the opposite side of what the guy just said a couple of minutes ago, too.
What was it?
I'm going Detroit, money line, Mercy.
Mercy.
They're 7-0 at home. They haven't lost at home yet. They lost by 2 on the road to Cleveland. I think this is a game they can win, man, and it's getting close to senior night, too. These guys are going to be hungry. So, I mean, I don't see how this doesn't hit. It'll be a good game, but
I'll be honest. I heard that Cleveland State pick, and I was like, this sounds like a really good value for a money line piece. And then I saw in chat that Mercy are undefeated at home, and it's a revenge spot for the Mercy. Fuck that. I'm not taking Cleveland State.
And they lost by 2 points, man, on the road to them. And then they're home this one 7-0.
Yeah.
I don't see how they don't win this. I honestly don't.
This is a sharp pick from Brewer. I know you say you don't have much NHL, but I just want to know biggest money line favorite or your favorite money line piece in the NHL today. Who's winning?
Yeah. I was absolutely smashing Nashville tonight.
Nashville, let's go.
Yeah, absolutely, man. That was my go-to, and I heard that about 6 times. I decided to throw in the college ball pick I was looking at.
I love it. Good shit, Brewer. Let's get these bags today, brother. Appreciate you.
Awesome. Let's go, brother.
Stay goated. All right, we got some goats in the house. We got Vsauce. I'll go Capwise and Krabs Bets. What's up, Sauce? I know Sauce is bricked, bro. NBA's back. Prize Picks nukes. What's good, homie?
Yes. Hell yes. I already put up a Prize Picks on my Twitter account. I sent it to you too.
Is that the one from last night?
Mm-hmm.
I liked it. I did like it.
All right, so I got one play for you today, Trent. Back to the NBA. I'm fucking pumped. And I absolutely love this play. Grizzlies -2. Grizzlies -2. It's a great money line piece for the parlay, but I'm taking the -2 because I'm taking it single. You know that. And fuck that juice. Grizzlies are literally the best against the spread team in the NBA this year. They're 21-9 against the spread away. They're winning by an average margin of victory on the road, but 9.6 points. 9.6 points. So I don't see how they lose. I know the Wolves are good at home and everything like that, but the Grizzlies have been a tank on the road. They've been rolling teams at 100%. I think Ja finishes with 30+ tonight, and they get the win.
I want to ask you. So we were talking last night about this game.
Yeah.
And we were saying how the Wolves play actually better on the road than they do at home, and the Grizzlies are a wagon on the road. So why did we wake up today and see reverse line movement when all the money's coming in on Memphis?
I honestly don't know. I got it at -2.5 yesterday. I added another unit on -1.5, but now it's sitting at -2, so that's what I'm going to give it to you. But I think the line's moving just because money's coming in on the T-Wolves. I know there's people that like the T-Wolves. They've been a good team. Like, they're hot. They have good pieces. They're all healthy right now with D'Angelo, and they have Cat, and they'll have Ant, right? So they're a good team. They're not to be slept on, but I just think the Grizzlies are a fucking wagon. They're third in the West. They're beating good teams. Getting them at a 2-point spread and below -150 on the money line is a crazy discount. So I'm going to take that every fucking time.
I love it. Go follow Vsauce. He's got some surgical player props in the NBA, and he's always cooking, and he's a great person to use as a resource. So appreciate you, Vsauce.
Thank you,
Let's
Trent.
get it.
Thank you.
Always, always. All right, Ben Carey's Super Goat Capwise. What's good, brother?
What's going on, man?
How we doing? You look bricked up.
I'm bricked up. Yeah. Some people will say this is a green screen, but you don't know me. So
no, that's not a green
comment
screen.
on that. So a few things. I'm going to try to be quick that I've heard. The reason why UC Irvine moved is because there is a service called Right Angle Sports that does a show with covers. They release that play, and then the lines instantaneously move across every book like within a few seconds. So it's just good to know why the line's moving.
It is.
Number two, DePaul in that first matchup against Georgetown did not have Liberty Freeman. He's back for this one. Georgetown also is a terrible team against the spread, but they do cover in the first half. So to Larry Locks, I would look at the first half versus the full game. And Liberty Freeman averages 22 as well. Okay, so now to my picks. I'll be quick. I like Gonzaga -10. This is a bad spot for San Francisco. The thing with Gonzaga the last few games is they've been covering, but then in the late stages of the game, they just take the foot off the gas because they're bored. They're tired of beating these crappy-ass teams. Now, San Francisco is a team that's not that bad.
No,
they have some NBA talent, but I feel very bad for the Dons tonight because Gonzaga is going to come into this game focused, and I think they win by 15 to 20 points.
I like it. I like it. Wylie likes it. Krabs is, of course, on the other side, per usual. Good shit.
And then real quick, Indiana -6.5. The last two games, they've lost very close. They were up 4 against Ohio State with 1 minute left in the game, lost in OT. They were up 5 against Wisconsin with 3 minutes left. I think they get the job done. This is a must win. And then Aaron Gordon over 0.5 steals and Monte Morris under 3.5 rebounds.
Oh, we need Monte Morris having the greatest cardio sesh of his life today. For
Absolutely.
Sure.
Peloton tread. I think there's a Peloton rowing machine. We need everything out of it.
All of it. Yeah. Peloton. All right, good shit. Real quick, did you say you liked UCI, or were you just explaining why it moved?
I'm just explaining. I think it's just important to know why lines are moving in the market, but that's some advanced type stuff. But it's interesting. That show, literally, they say a play, and the line moves within like 10 seconds. It's crazy.
Wait, real quick. Rick420, who's a chat goat, says, why is garbage public picks? I will say, though, yesterday, they were all public picks, and you literally went surgical with it.
I've noticed lately that when I don't focus on the public sharp stuff and I just focus on like what I see with our numbers and just have a feel for the board, I could care less, like all that. So if you like the analysis, great. If not, fade it.
Good shit. Appreciate you, brother. Capwise, stay goated. We'll see you tonight, surely, in some sort of sweating stream. Damn it, dude. Krabs was in here and then he dipped. Anyone in the queue need to leave immediately and I'll get you in. If not, I'm just going to pull up people randomly. Let's go with Krabs bets, not Krabs. This is Krabs bets.
Yeah, I'm still Krabs. But he was chirping me last night regardless on that Xavier Providence game.
Oh, I'm sure.
And it was always the Friars.
Always.
So
you're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
You're just not that guy, Krabs.
Dude, that video used to make me geek, bro.
To this day, it still makes me geek. But we're going on the ice tonight, and we're riding with the Old Faithful, TML, Toronto Maple Leafs.
Oh my.
Minus 145. We're riding it against the Wild. They're at home tonight. Good bounce back spot. They lost 2 in a row. I like them tonight.
How many times can we say this is a good bounce back spot for the fucking biggest frauds in the world?
I don't know. I'm going to the game tonight, so I'm fired up.
All right, he's fired up. I would probably be nuking the Leafs too if I was going to the game as well.
I'm nuking it. I got 5 units on it.
5 units. All right, good luck, man. I hope they win for you.
Peace.
All right, Nikki Pix has somewhere to go, so I'll bring him in next. What's up, Pix? Or he doesn't have anywhere to go? Oh, you're good. All right, let's go Lockmouth then. Lockmouth, what's good, homie?
What's going on, Trent? What's going on,
How we
Chad?
doing?
It was a good day yesterday. I mean, the books, if it wasn't bolted down, we took everything they had. It was simple, easy math.
Wait, what were your picks again that hit?
We had the over first period, Colorado, and then we had the Clayton Keller
Oh, did
point.
he
That
get?
was free.
Dude, they didn't have it on the book, or else I would have took it.
And it sucks to you today because the books messed up again. They got a guy named Sam Reinhart and Sam Bennett mixed up. I got Sam Bennett over a point tonight.
Do you really? 1 point?
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know why they think that he's not going to get a point. I guess because his minutes have been lower over the last 2 games, but they're coming back off of that long break. They're finally getting back in the string of things, playing hockey. And this guy is a wagon. They're playing the Columbus Blue Jackets, who don't know how to stop pucks from going in the net.
Nope.
And I really love Sam Bennett to get a point. And then I also love the first period over in Vancouver, Calgary.
Ooh.
The line set at minus 120, and I think that is because it hasn't hit the last 2 times these teams have played, but that is because they weren't playing how they are now. That was a month ago. Vancouver is putting the puck in the net, and so is Calgary. I don't care if Demko and Markstrom are in net. Both teams are shooting the puck at tremendous rates, and minus 126 is an amazing value for these 2 teams at minus 1.5 for this first period.
Agreed. Who do you think wins that game?
Just because of Markstrom, I mean, you gotta give Calgary the lean.
Yeah.
But picking a side that's between Demko and Markstrom is I mean, Vancouver should be minus 1 and plus 1.5. I think that's free. If
Yeah,
you're
no.
talking about free.
For sure. I think that's the only play in this game besides the over.
Yeah.
That makes the most sense.
Yes.
All right, brother. Good shit.
Peace out, boys. Good luck, chat.
Peace. Fruity's such an asshole, bro. Well, Dylan Larkin out there teaching Peloton, cardio, Pilates, whatever you want to call it. That's what he was doing last night. What's up, brother?
What's going on, Trent?
Fuck that.
What a disgrace, eh? What a disgrace.
You kind of look like Dylan Larkin. Wait, correct me if I'm wrong. Were you at some like JV hockey game last night?
You honestly, from the way it looked like it, but it was an AHL game. And huge shout out to Leafs fan because he gave me the over in that game, and it was 3-2 in the first period.
Oh my god, that's so clutch.
So yeah, it was a good time though. Good time. The boys made the most of it. So I don't see anyone has given this pick out yet, so that's kind of reassuring. I really like the Rangers money line tonight.
I love that pick.
There's one interesting
Leafs fan.
Leafs fan?
Gave it that. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Sick. Love it even more. So the Capitals are 1-7 after scoring 4 more goals in back-to-back games this season. Now people probably look at this trend and think it's kind of fluke, but remember that the last time Washington played a game was against Philly like a week ago, and they were really lucky to win that game. They were down 3-2 with like 2 or 3 minutes left, and then won 5-3. So I think this is definitely something you need to account for when handicapping this game. And then the Rangers have just been a wagon at home. They're 16-7, allowing just 2.3 goals per game this season at home. And, Gerard Gallant, their head coach, just plays this or forces this style of hockey upon his players. Really, they go up early and then they kind of just park the bus, play this defensive style of hockey. So I could see the same kind of thing happening tonight against this Caps team, who has been in a groove offensively, but against this Rangers team, they're just with Shesterkin and net, like they're just really they're really in a groove at home. And then the last thing is the Rangers have been really good playing on a couple days of rest this year. They're 5-2 and playing on 3 days more rest or more. So I think this is a good spot to back the Rangers against a Caps team they've won 2 games in a row against the Preds and the Flyers, but I think it's more of a fraudulent back-to-back wins in my opinion.
I love it. Great fucking sell job. Rangers money line tonight. Caps will not steal coin. You made me more confident in it. I love it.
Absolutely. Let's go.
Are you going to be tweeting out a player prop or anything? Because I hate when I miss it and then it smacks.
Arvidsson, I want to say Arvidsson was pretty lucky to hit yesterday. I do have one. I'll give you one quickly. Actually, this guy who works within the league was messaging me this morning about it, and it's pretty sharp. It's pretty sharp. Toffoli over 2.5 shots tonight. He just got traded to Calgary, and his minutes have gone way up in the last game and the game before that. So he's really starting to get adjust to the system, Suter system. And then he, against Vancouver, he's just been a wagon in his career, really. He averages over 3 shots per game over his course of his career, and that's in 37 games. He also has 21 goals in 37 games against his team as well.
Jeez,
last year, he went off against them. So I think he can do the same.
What's his first name? What's his first name?
Tyler Toffoli.
Tyler Toffoli over shots on goal, chat. That shit should hit. That hat's gas, picks are gas. Let's get it, bro.
Let's get it.
Appreciate you. Let's keep rolling. We got accountant. What's up, brother?
Yo, what's up, Trent?
Uh-oh. Lagging. We'll come back. We got to keep tempo. Falco, talk to me.
What's up, Trent? Thanks for having me.
What's good, homie?
I'm going with the Canucks money line tonight.
Wow.
Yep. Reason being, these teams played on January 29th.
Yep.
It's a 1-0 game.
Yep.
Flames won in OT. Canucks played
last leg of my parlay. It was the sketchiest thing ever.
Yeah, Canucks played like shit. They had 15 shots. I think they're playing a little bit better hockey. I think people are underestimating how difficult it is to win 11 straight games in NHL, right? I think the Canucks are playing a lot better. I think like Lockman said, if you want to be safe, take the plus 1.5. I think that's a great bet. I think this is a close game. I think the over is also a good play, but I like the plus 145 on the money line.
That's a great play. Someone said square. What are you talking about? That's the opposite of square. I love that pick. Canucks money line. I think this is just it could go either way, this game. And
I think the last thing just to add, and I'll get out of here. They play the Wild back-to-back. So they play the Wild on Saturday at home, and then they play the Wild at the Wild on Tuesday. So those are probably more important games to the Flames. I'm not sure if it really factors in too much, but maybe just kind of like overlook the Canucks tonight.
Good shit, brother. Appreciate you, man. Good luck tonight. Let's go DJ Fitz. What's up, homie?
How you doing, big dog? I'm going straight to the NBA with it. Kings plus 4.5. So the Kings are 7-3 in the last 10 at the spread and 23-6 versus a team or coming off of 3 days of rest. They're 23-6. And the Denver Nuggets defense, their just second half defense is not really good. They played them on January 7th, and they lost the first quarter by 12 points, but in every quarter after that, they kept up with them quarter for quarter. So I think they'll make the adjustments because they were on the road that game. They're at home today, and the Nuggets are 1-5 at the spread in the last 6 versus the Kings by themselves. And they actually play the Nuggets again in 2 days. So I think they want to get this one coming off the break, and they're only 3 games out of the play-in tournament. So I think they want to make it, even though they got the new players and such, I think they're going to have a little bit of motivation to come up. And then you already said my prop, actually, De'Aaron Fox. So I'm not going to sell that one. One more I had was, where was it? Justice Winslow over 12.5 points. He's went over this his last 5. They actually moved the line 2 points. It was at 10.5 before the break, then it went to 11.5, and now it's at 12.5. He's went over this all 5 games. So
good shit, man.
Hey,
DJ Fitz, how many units on the Kings, real quick?
Kings one unit.
One unit, Johnson. All right,
I think
brother.
they went out right, though. I think they went out right tonight. I didn't
We'll
want to
see.
go steady, though.
Appreciate you, man. Good luck tonight. Real quick, mods, can we just go ahead and ban this dude Cubs Mafia? I only see people bitching that he's still here, so let's get him out of here, please. And also, there's literally any joke about Russia money line this shit's not even funny. I don't know why we're even saying that. Let's keep going though. We got Krabs. He's got a corporate meeting at some point in the next couple of minutes. What's good, bro?
What's up, my man? How's it going?
Doing good.
Good. I've got 3 plays. I got to keep this quick. I already talked about one earlier on the stream. We had Marshall plus 6.5. They're going on the road to the best against the spread team in the nation, Middle Tennessee State. We know they're a wagon. I think the wheels fall off today. I really like plus 6.5. It opened up at 9.5, and it got steamed all the way down to 6.5 last night within like 2 hours of the line dropping. So that's a great sign already right there. Marshall, they're supposed to be good. They've been playing better recently. They've won 3 of their last 4. So I feel good about this one. I think it's a real big letdown spot for Middle Tennessee State. I think they might lose this game, honestly. All the pressure's on them. Marshall's got nothing really to play for, but they've been playing better and they've been showing some heart. So I really like Marshall plus 6.5. That's my favorite play today.
Favorite play. So
I know.
basically, don't go anywhere near Middle Tennessee. Is what
I just wouldn't bet this game, dude. Straight up. I know Lauren really likes Middle Tennessee State. I mean, they're the most profitable team in the country. Props to them. So they've been proving people wrong, but I mean, it's got to stop at some point. This is a bad spot for them.
It's funny because we were in the Discord last night talking with some of the OGs. I think Nadamush called this being a crab special.
100%. I don't think any good comes out of you laying the minus 6.5 at home. I don't think any good's going to come out of it. It's so sketch. It's so sketch.
All right. Hey, I love your show before the stream. That shit's going to be legit, bro. It's good shit.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate
Keep
it. Real
rolling.
quick, I'm not gonna take a lot of time. I think Georgetown plus 2.5. They get their first Big Ten win, or Big East win. I'm a fucking idiot. They get their first conference win of the season tonight, plus 2.5. I like a money line, but I'm taking the points. And I really like Pacific -1 tonight.
Wow.
Not sure why they're favored. Looks like the sharps are all over it as well. So I'm taking Pacific as my late night play. Those are my 3 big plays today. I really like them. Sketch as always, my man.
Love it, Krabs. Stay goated. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. I like the hat. Have a good
Thank
one,
you.
all right?
Thank you. You too. Krabs coming in here. I loved Portland, which means Pacific wins outright. I ain't touching that game. I want nothing to do with Krabs games, really. Nikki Picks, it's good, bro.
What's up,
NBA's
fellas?
back.
I know it's crazy. I mean,
Bricked up. I know
excited.
you've been cooking.
Definitely excited. I got a couple things. I could honestly probably give you a play on every game just because I've been so excited. But I mean, honestly, I don't really have a lot of sides I like tonight. I feel like it's gonna be a lot of, taking a couple minutes to get used to getting back.
For sure,
get the flow back
definitely.
in. So I mean, I feel like there's gonna be some games that you think are gonna be easy, but they're really not. So I actually have a couple totals I like. I'm really big on totals tonight. I love totals. So
me too.
my biggest one I'm going to like tonight is the Thunder under. I like the Suns and under. Suns and Thunder to go under 218.5 tonight.
Oh boy.
I really like this play. You obviously get no Chris Paul here, so that's obviously going to take the Suns a little bit, probably a game or two to get used to without having Chris Paul, who's literally the best point guard game manager in the league. So, I mean, I think that offense is going to be a little disorientated here. So I really like that under. And the Thunder honestly went into the All-Star break playing really fucking good defense.
Yeah.
Last couple games. So I really, really like that Thunder under there. Another one I really do like, I wasn't in the stream, but someone told me that he came in. I forget who it was. They gave the Grizzly and Memphis under. I'm Grizzlies and Memphis under.
Grizzlies and whoever the fuck. Wolves
Grizzlies
under.
and Wolves under. I really love that over.
Really?
At 2, I think it's at 239.5.
That's so many points, bro.
It's a lot of points, but I really, really love that over. You get the last 10 games, those have been the top 2 scoring offenses in the league. They've been pouring points. And like I said, I know we were talking last night, the Wolves are always better on the road scoring wise, but you just get Memphis. They've cashed 8 straight overs. And Minnesota, I'm pretty sure, has cashed, let me see here, not 9 of their last 12 have gone over. So, I mean, I really like that to go over. You get those high totals, and you usually rarely see them go under. When they're high like that, they usually go over. I really like those 2 totals there.
You're right. They do.
So, another one, too, that I looked into, but I'm not as confident is I like the Cavs and Pistons under 208.5. You obviously get no Garland there and no LeVert, so you get your 2 top offensive guys out. I just think the Pistons are going to struggle to score. With obviously, you get Marketing back, too, for Cleveland tonight, so you get Mobley, Marketing, and Jared Allen in that paint. I don't see how Detroit's going to be able to score in that paint tonight. So I would like that under, but I mean it's low, so you never know what you're going to get with those low totals. So
yeah.
But DJ Fitz came in here before and he said he liked the Kings. That would, if I was to pick a side, that'd probably be one of the top ones I like. I like the Kings.
Really?
But I like I said, it's weird with sides tonight, and I'd probably lean Warriors too. But sides are just hard because you don't really know what you're going to get. it's going to be weird. Teams are going to come off the All-Star break, and it's going to take some getting used to back in. So, but yeah, I feel like it's a totals night.
All right, brother. I like it. And you got a prize picks. Sure, you're probably going to share that out later yourself. I'll let you do that.
Yeah.
But appreciate you. Let's get these bags. And if you're around to consult, that'd be lit.
Yeah, I'll stick around.
Sweet. All right, let's wrap this up. We got dudes in the queue. Let's make it quick, tempo, and pace. We got what's good, homie?
Hello. All right, other people have taken it. It's the Kings +4. 90% of the money is on the Nuggets. The line has gone. It was started at 4.5. Now it's 4. It's going the opposite way. This Kings team has gotten somehow better after the Tyrese Halliburton trade. I don't understand. Their offense is better, according to the analytics, and their defense is slightly better. I have 2 units on them for +4.5, and I have a unit on them money line. When they play, it's a back-to-back. I would hammer Nuggets spread the next time they play because the Kings suck on back-to-backs against the same team. Absolutely terrible. But today, Kings +4.5.
I love it. Good pick. Good confidence. Appreciate you, man. Good luck tonight. Let's go to the Canadian God. What's good, homie?
All right. Tempo and pace. What's good? What's up, Trent? Yes. Okay. This is going in auto tail. Over 5.5 in the Flames and Canucks. Don't even think about it. Just put it in there. I've been 2 for 2 in my past auto tail picks with Cavs first half money line and the Islanders the other day. So this is going 3 for 3 tonight. And the reason why is if the Canucks want to win this game, they're going to have to put up 3 goals because the Flames are putting up 3 or 4. So I don't know why this total is not at 6. It should be at 6. 5.5 is too low. Even if Markstrom is in net, I like it. Demko's been actually shaky as of late.
He's been dog shit.
Shaky. So this is going fucking the auto tail over 5.5 to take you home. And yeah, don't even think about it. I don't know why it hasn't been mentioned. A lot of people are on both sides. But dude, no.
I like it.
That's all. Tempo and pace. Ciao for now.
Ciao for now. All right, chasing losses, tempo and pace. What's good, brother?
What's up, Trent? First and foremost, just want to offer my condolences for your friend. I'm sorry about that.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. It means a lot.
Yes, sir. My pick's already been said. I'm on Detroit +1.5. Antoine Davis, just a beast. In my opinion, one of the best scorers in college basketball. I think Detroit's going to win this at home. They've won 7 in a row. I think that's my play. And then a quick prize picks for you. I got Ilya Samsonov over 26.5 saves. This is cashed 4 in a row.
Who's he play for?
He plays for Washington.
Okay.
And the Rangers at home, I think they're going to be peppering shots. They've had 33, 39, 34 shots in their past 4 games. I think Rangers are going to win. Samsonov's going to have 30 saves, but they're going to lose. So those are my 2 plays.
You think Rangers win, huh?
100%.
Love it. I love it.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, brother. Good luck tonight. Let's get these bags. All right, counting picks, gents. I'm bringing both of you up. Make it quick. We got tempo and pace. What's good, boys?
Yeah, what's up, Trent? I'll go first, I guess. Hockey slate tonight. There's a lot of it. Kind of had to narrow it down. I am going to the Panthers game, so I'm not going to sell any of that. I'm taking the Flames and Canucks over, and I'm taking the Stars and the Preds over. I liked both those games. Obviously, the Stars are coming off of a big win last night in OT. And yes, they look shaky last night, but Holtby's in net for them tonight. And I know everyone's on the Preds, but I like that over a lot. And then for the Flames, they're going to be keeping their win streak alive, so I like that a lot as well. For props, I had Jack Hughes and Huberdeau both over 2.5 shots, and I'll leave it at that.
That's surgical.
All right. And the internet didn't want to let me get my props out today, but I know you're not going to want to mush DeMar DeRozan, so I'll give you 2. But DeMar DeRozan, they're giving him a 6-point change from 34 to 28 points. I'm on his 28.5, and then Herdonea on it. Sadiq Bey over 16.5. Man's a beast. 8 out of the last 10.
Yeah, Sadiq Bey's a wagon. Good shit, gents. I like it. Sadiq over points. You said DeRozan points, and then Hughes and Huberdeau shots, correct?
Yep.
And then Flames over, Preds over.
Yes, sir.
Good shit, boys. Appreciate you. Let's get these bags
Let's have
today.
a day, boys.
Stay hot. Got to stay hot. We got Data in the house. Let's hear from Data, man. Dade, I'm sorry. I was pissed, and then I got over it. So we're good now. What's up, Goat?
I didn't think I was gonna make it today.
I didn't think
but
you were either. I'm glad
yeah,
you did.
I've got a 5-minute laboratory break from my meetings.
Beautiful,
Yeah,
beautiful.
I
Let me
don't
hear. Let me hear them. What you got for us?
We got NBA back today.
I know,
I'm sure it's
baby.
been pitched a bunch. I haven't looked at any of the stream today, but I will have to because I'm helping out with the picks today. But Grizzlies, it's always the Grizzlies. So Grizzlies is my NBA pick. If you have -1.5, I'd take the spread. If it's -2, I don't like the push because I think they win by 2, so I'd take the money line.
What does the model have for first half in that one?
Well, I don't do first halves, but I don't really like the first half as much on that one because Minnesota is a really good first half team. They're the third best, right behind Cavs and Grizzlies. Yeah. But I actually do like it because I think still Memphis is the better team, and I think they'll win the first half and the second half. So, yeah.
Good shit. Good shit. All right. His NBA plays Grizzlies. We love that. What else you got?
College basketball, I'm going with North Arizona. They're up against Idaho State. They beat them in Idaho State last time around by 3. The Bengals are 1-13 on the road, and yeah, this is it's not even a revenge game at home because they won last time. So
Is this a money line?
yeah, I take the money line just to be safe. It's a -3 spread. I think they'll win by 4 or 5. I have the model has them winning by 5, but if you can throw in the lay, after yesterday's VCU game, I'm just gonna take money lines.
Yeah, no, for sure. Fuck that bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay. Any NHL?
NHL, I don't like as much today. The only one that seems safe, the one that I'd go with is for the lays is the Bruins. Obviously, they have Marshy back, and it's not super juiced either. I think last time I looked at it.
All right. Who are they playing again? Is it the
Kraken?
Oh
They're up
my
against the
God.
Kraken.
You don't think they're stealing coin?
No, not with Marshy back. You know he wants to play. He's a character, but he's also very eager. I know. Yeah.
Okay, good shit. Any
My
props?
backup to that would probably be I know the Stars just made us so much money, and I know I'm a
Fade the
Stars
fuck-
fan,
fade
but the
them.
Preds, yeah.
Fade the fuck out of them.
Preds are probably gonna win. Holtby's in net, so I think the Preds at home, yeah.
Any props? Best prop of the day.
Yeah, 2 shot on goal props that I've looked into so far. Sam Bennett over 2.5 running
Classic.
back, and Tyler Seguin over 2.5.
Classic.
Yeah, I said it last time, but the Preds, they give up a lot of shots, and they especially give up a lot of shots to the second line. And Seguin is not only on the second line, he's also on the first power play.
I love it. I love it. Data, you're goated. Get back to work. Appreciate you finding time to come on, and we'll see you later. Appreciate you. All right, last guy. We got Ottner, Zach, and then we got fucking Fruity here. What's up, brother?
What's up, Trent? I've got 2 picks for you. My first one's Portland money line. They're going to beat Pacific by double digits, I think. They shoot 80.7% from the free throw line, which will get the job done if it's a close game. Portland has a way better backcourt than Pacific. Their 2 guards, Tyler Robertson and Chris Austin, combined for 29 points and 11 boards. Portland's biggest reason for concern is they turn the ball over 13 times a game, but Pacific is one of the worst teams in the WCC at forcing turnovers, as they only force 6 a game. And they also average 12.5 turnovers per game, so that should be even if Portland has a bad game. Pacific also only has 2 players averaging more than 4 rebounds per game, while Portland has 4 averaging at least 4.7 and 3 averaging 5.5 or more. I expect Portland to handily win the rebound battle because of this. Portland has been much better on the road this year than at home, which is also weird, which benefits us. And Mike Meadows is out for Portland, but he has missed the last few games, which Portland has still won handily, so I don't think that should be a huge concern. And then my other pick is, I know it's the opposite of what a lot of people have said, but I like DePaul tonight. I think Patrick Ewing's he's gone after this year. The players know it. Georgetown gets off to horrible starts, so I think they're going to be down a lot in the first half and not be able to overcome it. DePaul beat them by 8 earlier this year when they didn't have Javon Freeman-Liberty, who is averaging 20 points a game and 7 boards. So adding him to this game too will also help. So those are my 2 picks.
Surgical sell job, bro. Good luck tonight,
Appreciate
Orton
it.
Zach. Let's get these bags. All right, Pretty. Take us the fuck home. What are we nuking tonight? Also, by the way, I naturally just say that. I know it's a very sensitive time. I probably shouldn't say that, and it's very tough for me to remember that. So work with me here, all right? I'm sorry. Let's go Fruity.
You're gonna get canceled a
Dude, I
thousand
know,
times in the
bro.
next week, bro. Just
I
for
know, dude. I gotta stop saying that, bro.
I don't know how bad getting canceled for saying that is, but I mean, you tweeted that earlier for 30 seconds.
Dude, I woke up
and
this morning. I woke up this morning and placed a super mega prize picks, and then I tweeted out, you know what, this
Yeah.
prize picks, and immediately got canceled. But I deleted it. We reposted it. We're good.
All right, so I'll get right into it. Favorite money line play of the night, pick of the day, Preds money line. Love it so much. I think it needs to be in one of the two lays. No one brought this up, and I know it doesn't matter that much, but I think it low key is going to matter in Nashville tonight. They're actually retiring Pekka Rinne's jersey, so I mean that's their all-time goaltender. And it's going to be, I think it's going to be electric there tonight. And they're honestly, they were a top kind of 3 team in that division, and they lost a lot of games. They need to turn it around if they want to keep it going. This is an important game for them. The Stars are kind of coming up on a wild card spot right behind them. So this is definitely a big game for them. So I like the value at I think it's minus 145 or minus 150, but that's probably my favorite one for today. Favorite total of the night. I know there's a lot of totals on the board that are really high that everyone's all over. I think it has to be Flames Canucks over 5.5 for me after looking at everything. So the only time they played the season, it was while we were in Vegas, and it was 0-0 going into OT. But watching that game, it was the craziest. It was the craziest amount of shots we've ever seen. Both goalies are playing on their head. And both goalies have the ability to play on their head, but they're not seasoned like they were then. They've both been looking kind of rough, especially with, I mean, the Canucks are going to play hard tonight. To be honest, if I'm picking a money line in that, I'm going Canucks money line. So a lot of people are on the Flames. There were 2 money lines today that I told everyone they were not going to be very happy when I came on stream. One of them is Canucks, and the other one is the Capitals. I'm fading the Rangers in MSG tonight.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're fading the Rangers.
I am. Yes, I'm taking the Capitals.
Oh,
I think the first lines are pretty even. The only reason I'm doing this is depth. The first lines are pretty even. The second line and third line for the Caps are going to absolutely destroy the Rangers. I don't care. You have TJ Oshie, who's probably coming back tonight, game time decision. If he does, he's going to play on the third line. The last time TJ Oshie played in Madison Square Garden, he scored a hat trick. So, I mean, I just think this is going to be a really close game. I might sprinkle the OT on this one, to be honest. But I do really like Caps money line it's like plus 110 or something. It's a really close line. But I have seen almost everyone on the Rangers in the stream, and I just think I would leave it out of the lay either way. I think there's a lot better options. I think this game's going to be super close. But if I had to lean one way, I am going to end up taking Caps money line. So.
That's pain. My boy fucking Ryan Surr was on the Rangers.
So there are 2 other picks that I think everyone should put in a 2-teamer. Both lines got moved to 2.5. I'm taking the Jackets plus 2.5 with the Devils plus 2.5, and it's a plus 200 2-teamer at 2.5 line.
Who are the Devils playing?
The Penguins.
Oh.
Devils should be getting, or actually, the Devils are getting Dougie Hamilton back, and I believe Jesper Bratt's playing as well. They're going to be getting. I mean, those are 2 big guys for them, and I just see them. They like to keep it close against teams like this. And I mean, every game, at least for the Devils, I believe has been a 2-goal game so far versus the Pens. So, I mean, giving 3 goals in this game, I think is easy money, as well as the Jackets have just been playing better teams well. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind the Panthers are going to score a lot, but I think the Jackets keep up with them. So that's why I like the puck lines for these 2.
Beautiful.
And then, as always, we have Death Taxes and Jack Hughes over 2.5 shots on goal. And we have Timo Meyer playing again tonight, 4.5 shots on goal, taking them both. Don't care. I mean, those could go up another shot on goal each. Don't care. Like them both. The Islanders are going to play pretty good D against most of that Sharks team. I don't care. Meyer's going to come in and just start firing the puck because he's going to be one of the only guys that can do it, especially on a lockdown D team like that. So those are the two guys I'm rolling with. I've said I'm probably the most out of anyone else. I'm going to keep rolling with them. So,
so you like Hughes on Prize Picks at 3.5 still?
I like Hughes on Prize Picks at 3.5 still. Yeah.
And then
A lot of lines moved a lot higher than what I was looking at. He's still one guy that I think is fine.
Word. And then I actually was able to hit up my Connect and got Timo on there at 4.5.
Oh, nice.
You like that?
Yeah. I took him on the book at 4.5. I think it's the same. It's plus money on the book. So
beautiful.
Either way, I like both of those. If you're going to take, I missed kind of the first part. There's 3 games today where the overs are at like 7. You have Wild, Leafs, Jackets, Panthers, and Devils, Penguins. Those are all super high. I think the only one that you can safely take, to be honest, I was bouncing back and forth between all these, is the Wild and the Leafs. So just looking at the offensive matchups here, both lines that are going against are just going to absolutely dominate the defense on the other team, and I think the whole game is going to be spent in either zone. And I mean, over 6.5 in this game, especially with a Kakkonen Mrazek matchup, I think it'll be well over 6.5, to be honest.
Good shit. So Preds money line, Flames knocks over, Wild Leafs over. I feel like that's
those would be the 3.
That's a potential 3-teamer right there.
Yeah, to be honest, that'll probably be the 3-teamer that I post for my.
I think that's got to be a 3-teamer.
I'm gonna wait for. I don't officially post my lay until both goalies, lineups, everything are locked in. But if everything stays the same, that's what I'm gonna end up placing. So
beautiful. Then Devils, Jackets, both puck lines, and then you got the 2 wagon shots on goal, Hughes and Timo. I love it.
Yep.
Good shit.
I would stay away from the Rangers, please.
Would you stay away from the Bruins too?
When I looked at early leans in terms of like underdogs that I liked, Kraken was one of them, but I'm looking more at matchups and stuff. You have Marchand coming back off a suspension that he tried to fight, is super pissed about. To be honest, I might end up putting Marchand over 2.5 shots in one of my things too. I think he's going to come out pissed. I could honestly see him scoring a goal. I think the Bruins kind of roll the Kraken tonight. I don't. It's just hard if you're fading the Kraken at home, who like to steal coins. But I do think this Bruins team is kind of pissed off from the suspension / I mean, they came out last game and were rolling. So I think they should win this game. I kind of flipped my opinion from last night. So
all right, good shit. I'll think about that one. But I love these plays, Fruity. All right, brother. Appreciate you. Stay goated. Let's get these bags today. All right, let's get to surgery, baby. We got Wylie in the house. Let's get mushing here, dude. Gents, before we even say anything, I want to figure out what the moves are today. Should we stay true to 3-teamer Thursday?
Yeah. I think let's not get cute with it. We got to see when to go through the hoop. We talked about it last night. We can't get talked off with today.
So no 4-teamer.
No 4-teamer.
Okay. 3-3-teamers.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I feel like we kind of already have one. And the one we just heard. I love all these 3 picks. I just wanted to see what Leafs fan gave me because I forget. But I love Predators. I'm already on it in the other lay. And I'm down to still put it in there regardless. I love that Flames Canucks over. I love that one.
Have to.
Then potentially Wild Leafs over. I think there's a fuck ton of goals there. Is it still at 6.5 or is it at 7?
Stop. Might have moved to 7. Let me see. It's at 7. At +1.
Hey, Dave just walked in the room with the potential. I can't even read that, Dave, but I got it. Oh yeah, I can. All right, he's got 2. He's taking Grizzlies money line, Predators money line, Leafs Wild over, and the UCI. Is that UCI under? Whatever Dilberto's under was. UIC under. That's Dave's 4-teamer. And then another one, he's taking UCLA, Predators, Bulls, Illinois, Indiana. That's literally the lay I posted earlier this morning.
I didn't mention it, but I really like that.
Was it
Not-
UIC for Dilly or was it UCI?
It was
UIC.
UIC under.
It was UIC.
All right, wait. Let's finalize this first 3-teamer on.
I real quick, like I know you listed the 3 NHL teams. I don't think we should do 3 NBA, 3 college, 3.
No, I'm
NHL.
down.
We need to mix it together.
No, for sure mix.
What do
Let's
you
just-
guys think? Yeah.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say one of the like plus 2.5s instead of a total. Like the Devils plus 2.5 against
I would
Penguins.
I'd
Kinda
rather
talk
take
to me.
the Canucks, if I'm being honest, or not the Canucks, the Blue Jackets.
Jackets.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, the Panthers are a goddamn wagon, bro.
The Devils are also still a plus 1.5 for me. So
They are. What's
Yeah.
the odds on that? Probably plus money, huh?
plus 100. Yeah.
Can we get behind for sure? What's wrong with this 3-teamer and Preds, Flames over, Wild over? You don't like it?
Yeah, I mean, just having a dialogue over it, but I think that those 3 are
No,
valuable.
I like those 3, but I think
I'm not going to go against any advice that Fruity gives on ice ever. You know what I mean?
You want it
those are
all
his
in
top
one.
3.
Or do we like put one of those plays in each of the 3-teamers? Is that what you're saying?
That's what I think. I don't think we go all 3 in one.
We have our 3 for hockey. It sounds like.
Yeah, I think those are 3 hockey picks. I'm down. So Preds in 1. We're putting the Flames Canucks over in 1. And we're putting the Leafs over in the other. Good shit. I see those as 3 winners right there. 3 solid legs to start us off. All right, what else? Wylie, why don't you just start with reading off your favorite plays that you heard?
So Gonzaga minus 10.
I like that.
Preds money line, we've got it already. I actually like the Panthers over more than the Wild over, but I think they're both solid. I think they both go over.
Yeah, you know how I feel about everyone's favorite over of the day, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Illinois minus 6.
Yep.
I do like Middle Tennessee State at home. They're playing for something. Marshall's not really. Middle Tennessee, again, the best cover team in the country. So I do like Detroit Mercy at home today over Cleveland State.
Yeah.
Revenge game at home. I do like Indiana minus 6 as well.
Yep.
The Thunder under or the Thunder plus 10. Thunder plus 10 I also like. But and then your Grizz first half I also like. I think the first half's the only play I would take in the Grizzlies game.
I'm down to put a Grizzlies first half in here. And
Yeah, Grizzlies first half or Grizzlies money line is it needs to be included in my mind.
I don't know why. I'm just more sketch on the full game. I mean, Minnesota's good, pretty solid team. I think Grizz get it done in the first half though.
Should we add Grizz first half to one of these Johnsons?
I think so.
To one of these Johnsons. Yeah, I mean, let's definitely put it in the queue. We don't need to lock anything in right now, but let's definitely have.
Data didn't like the first half. Data didn't like my best play of the day yesterday, and I didn't take it, and then it smacked. Vsauce, why are you giving us no, bro?
Yo, I just don't think that the first half is safe. Minnesota's one of the best first half teams in the league. I know so are the Grizzlies, but why would you what do the Grizz need more? Do they need to win the first half or do they want to win the game more?
I mean,
you could say the same about the Minnesota. Do they want to win the game more? Or do they want to win the first
But
half?
who's better? Who's the better team and who has a better chance to win the game, right? That's what we're betting on. But nobody really cares about a first half.
Real talk, the first half over 117.
I just think the
nice.
first half is a sketch play to put in the lay. Especially against this, if it was against a shitty team or a team that wasn't good in the first half, and also Data didn't like it either.
I mean, fuck, dude. I'm taking this. I'm fine with taking full game because I'm nuking it as a straight bet because I know it's gonna hit. But if people feel comfortable with taking full game, I'll ride full game.
I feel more comfortable with full game. I'll put that in my lay, but I just wanted to say that before I. Yeah. All right.
All right. Appreciate you, Sauce. Coming in here chirping my play of the day.
I mean, I'm less confident in full game personally, but I don't know.
I am too, bro. But let's just take
I'm I'm gonna be
I
honest.
mean,
the King. I could get behind the Kings and the Bulls if we're trying to just avoid this game altogether.
Yeah, I don't know.
We're
It's,
not,
just feel like-
I'm gonna have to hardcore veto us even considering putting the Kings in the lay, guys.
Yeah, I'm
people were on the Kings against, I think it was the Bulls, thinking that they could cover. There's no world where the Kings deserve.
Only reason I like the Kings is because they're always better on first halves of when you play a back to back against the same team, and I think that they're gelling. But I'm not saying put it in LA, but I'm just saying I'm playing it as a straight.
What is it? 4.5?
3.5.
It's moving.
Dude, you were on. They just burned you. You were on the Kings against the Bulls.
What if we end this debate right now and just take Bulls ML?
Yep. I mean, if you're down for some overlap, I mean, you have high quality picks in that 5-teamer that you put together. Bulls ML, without a doubt, should be going in this lay.
Yep.
I'm just not side on that game.
That was my play of the day, my number one. Saw that it was
say, Picks?
I'm not playing a side on that game.
Well, I think we have to. I think we.
If I play, I have the over written down, but I'm not playing a side. But that's me. You guys, I'm not.
Dude,
Let's
John
put it
Collins not going to play. It's
Wylie,
in
do you
Chicago.
co-sign?
On the Bulls, yeah. I was gonna also mention Nicky's under. I know we got burned on the Thunder under, right? But Thunder under is a thing because we got a bunch this year.
Eddie, what are you bitching about, bro?
Okay. I honestly don't think, and Nikki said it too, everything today is kind of weird because out of the All-Star break, some teams are going to be playing different and everyone's off of their run. Like anyone that was on a run before the All-Star break, they just had a good week to just, like everyone's cooled down. So we don't know what's going to happen. I think the only safe pick tonight is I only put Grizz first half money line because we were just talking about it. I locked in my lay halfway through the stream. But the only pick I'm really confident in the NBA tonight is I like my under because I'm not saying put it in the lay. Have it in. It's the under 239 in the Grizzlies game because the second highest total of the year. And the last time that
I'm sorry, dude. I know Nikki Picks fucking has that over, and I'm not putting that in the lay. So let's just keep moving. Eddie, you're the man. I'm sorry.
I just think in that Memphis and Minnesota game, it's a coin toss. Like if that game's high scoring, I'm gonna take the Wolves. If the Grizzlies can play defense, then you're gonna get the Grizzlies. It's a coin flip game for me there.
Let's take Bulls ML in one of these lays and just fucking keep moving.
100%.
Which one do we?
Thunder under was the other one I was trying to say.
Yeah, that's my most confident.
It's a thing. We call it the Thunder under because it's been a thing all year. I know we got burned on it, but I mean, it hits.
And I'm not here for fucking Thunder under. I just that's honestly the best thing that stuck out to me today.
It's at 218.
At 219 for me.
Without CP3, I think it could just be a little bit of a shootout. The pace is going to be a lot different. That last game before the break that the Thunder or the Suns played the Rockets, there was like 240 points in that. The Thunder and the Rockets are not the same team.
Thunder were like one of the top 3 defensive teams going into All-Star break. They played really good defense to end that break.
I'll be completely honest. I'd rather not take a Thunder under.
No, don't take it. I'm just giving my input on it.
I'll be very honest. I will be very honest. I don't want to take no Thunder under today. Papu, I've seen your plays, dude. I like the Bulls, and I just Thunder plus 10, dude. I'm not in love with it. So, which one do we want to put Bulls in here? Because I want it.
Bulls.
Which one do we want to tie it with?
I think Bulls with the Preds.
Bulls, Preds.
Bulls, Preds.
All right. Good shit. Let's keep moving. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots left to fill.
What were our favorite college games then? Because we couldn't.
I loved UC Irvine, but not really because it's just like kind of a ball sack state. I really don't want to touch Detroit Mercy or Cleveland State. I like Gonzaga minus 10.
I know it's my play of the day, but I do too. I mean, Ben came on and sold it too, so it's not just me.
Yeah, either. You're right.
I think my best college play, I like Indiana a lot.
Indiana also is an option.
Yeah, Indiana at home. It's one of the picks that V and I were talking about on the Capwise stream before we came on. They have lost 5 in a row, so it is a really good bounce back game.
This is do or die for them. They lose this game. They're done.
Yeah.
They might already.
They're 10-4. They're 10-4 as a home favorite against the spread. I think that's reliable. It's a good spot for them to bounce back. Oh, dude,
And I think it's also a letdown
delay.
spot.
You know what I mean? Like I'm sick of like putting picks in that are not absolute locks, where it's just, oh, it sounds right. Everything is leaning towards this happening. Like we're smacking lays today, and the picks are out there for us.
Yeah, I
we
mean,
can definitely cue Indiana. We can definitely cue Indiana.
Fruity gives out a plus 253 teamer that smacks and is crowned fucking king of the world, bro. And so I didn't know that kind of got people that bricked up. So we're gonna stick with that today. Murray State sketch or not?
Yeah.
I
do you want to say your piece on that, Wiley?
Yeah, I spent a good hour studying that game because it was a game we talked about on the show earlier. I didn't know what to make of it at first. It's going to be a great game, probably the best game of the day, to be quite honest. And because of that, I don't know that it's a lay piece, but I do really like Murray State just because I'm pretty sure it's their senior night. It's their last home game going against the Belmont team that is playing for something, but I don't know. I don't think it's a lay piece. I like Murray State, but I don't think it's a lay piece, if I'm being honest.
I think it's
my piece on Murray State is way more athletic team. They beat Belmont by 22 in Belmont, so it's a little bit of a revenge game and all of that. I'm definitely in love with Murray State money line.
Who gave us that?
But the Capwise model has Belmont.
Fuck that. I hate being on the other side of that shit.
Yeah,
I really do.
I just think I like what Wiley had to say too. I think I like Illinois too. I mean, I don't know if you talked about Illinois. I like Illinois too.
I forget who pitched it.
Illinois could actually be.
I like Illinois a lot.
At home. Bulls money line, Preds money line, Illinois money line.
We were talking about it on the stream also earlier. Ohio State's playing their third game in 5 days. They're going to be tired. And Illinois at home, they haven't played in a week almost.
Yeah,
they haven't played since
Illinois' first game since they lost to Rutgers, I think.
I mean,
did you guys talk about? Did you guys talk about the Buffalo Northern Illinois game on your stream this morning at all? Have you guys had eyes on that?
No.
Fuck that game.
I mean, it's 11.5 for a Buffalo road favorite, but they've seen that spread twice against kind of compatible teams in Northern Illinois, Eastern Michigan, Central Michigan. They handled those pretty comfortably. I wish that you guys had talked about it so we could talk about it a little bit more. But, dude, there are so many good picks out there right now.
There's a lot.
I think Indiana, Illinois, or Gonzaga has got to be paired with the two that we've got.
Let's go ahead and just put Gonzaga in one of these three because I want that.
I love the Zags. I like Gonzaga a lot.
I love it. Gonzaga, which one we want it in? I think it goes well with the Flames over.
Okay. I like the Flames over too.
Yeah.
Gonzaga minus 10. Flames over 5.5. That's a solid start for that right there. Chat, you want a jewel break? I got you. Hold on. Data mining said Bruins could be an option, but not really down to fade the Kraken. I feel like they're very due to steal coin.
I was going to say they're due. They've lost 5 in a row. They're due to steal some.
Who
gave us UKMC? I mean, honestly, I don't even.
I was Dr. Don.
I was looking at that. I don't think it's lay worthy. I was going through my top picks after I was on, and I was seeing how I would feel about them. I don't think it's lay worthy. Kind of a nice pick, but dude, I don't think the Roos are lay worthy.
The Renea boys are always forgotten. Well, yeah, because they give us a soccer pick that started 2 hours ago. They give us a women's b-ball pick that half of you can't even fucking take, and a player prop that doesn't go in the lay. So what do you want? What do you want me to do with that? You know?
I mean, Dilberto's literally on auto tail mode.
Dude, I know. I was thinking Dilberto's under.
What was his pick?
Green
It
Bay.
was CSU Northridge under 129.5.
But his more confident one was Green Bay.
Is that what it was? Okay. I think I started looking at that again.
Should we auto put that in something?
Auto put it in.
Dude, it's dilly.
let's put it with the Leafs over because the Leafs are fucking bullshit, but we do like the over. I feel like this is a poo-poo under, and let's put it with the Leafs, bro. It's only right.
Yeah.
I'm down to auto tailed Alberto.
Dude, can I do a timeout and ask for a switch real quick? Can we do Bulls, Zags, Preds as the 3?
I was kind of thinking that too.
Let's
over Illinois money. Oh no, I mean, dude, I really like that one. I think that one is so locked.
I mean,
Bulls,
that
Preds,
three-teamer is basically my lay from earlier. So if we switch Gonzaga, and I don't know, I'm down for whatever. But
oh yeah, that's literally your lay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we down to switch Gonzaga to that one, or do you want to keep it at Illinois money line?
I mean, dude, I think they both hit either way.
Did you say Illinois money line?
Or are we taking the -6 or what?
I mean, I'm comfortable with the -6.
Yeah. Wow. Are we taking Bulls spread?
I'm less comfortable in that.
I will take money line there.
Money line there.
No cute shit. We're seeing them go. These are 5-foot putts today.
I feel like why even flirt with the Illinois spread, dude? We haven't hit a lay in years.
I just feel like they're gonna blow up.
I'm just saying I'm comfortable with the spread. It's your call.
Yeah, all right,
let's up to -7 as well.
Let's leave it as Bulls, Preds, Illinois. I feel like that's just the 3 wagons and 1 3-teamer. Let's do it. Let's leave it. Illinois, Bulls, and Preds. I'm doing all money line. You can get cheeky with it. Take spreads. But that's a wagon 3-teamer, and we leave it at that. I still like it as Flames over 5.5, Gonzaga -10. And then we've got the Leafs over and the Green Bay under. So we need 2 more just wagons.
I mean, I know Krabs is on the other side, but
they're gonna fucking Illinois should kill them.
We heard a few people on Middle Tennessee State.
I know. But
is the next one going to be Grizzlies, Zags, Flames over?
Oh, that could be surgical.
Is that cheekified?
Grizzlies, Gonzaga, and the Flames over. Thoughts?
I don't know. I feel like there's a better leg out there than Grizzlies.
I'm just not strong on.
I agree, dude. I really do agree. I still love my first half.
I do too, but we've got other people that don't like the first half.
Minnesota just matches up with Memphis really well. It's
maybe the over in that game, boys.
I would play the over in the game, but still,
too many points for me.
It's
40.
I do. I mean, what about the first half over there? Or are we just first halves? You know what? Let's not fuck around with any first halves because what we were saying, these teams are coming out of the All-Star break. Let's see how they play. The first halves could all be shaky. You know what I mean?
I would love to do Rangers money line, but Fruity fucked it all up, bro.
I was liking that. I was liking that a lot.
Fucked it all up.
But what the fuck do I know about hockey?
I don't think it's a lay piece. I was talking about it with Fruity this morning. It wasn't one of my picks, but like he said, everybody's going to be on the Capitals. Everybody's going to be on the Rangers.
I have 4
Chat,
units.
no pressure, man. No pressure. We're going to see these go in. Like, this is crucial.
I have 4 units on that Memphis first half, boys. So stop saying that we're forgetting about it. Let's get some wagons, boys. Let's get some wagons.
So, I mean,
how did you feel about Tarleton?
Tarleton, I liked, but -7, Balzac State. I mean, you could say that about any fucking game.
We heard a lot about
we haven't talked about South Dakota State, Oral Roberts.
That's because me, Lauren, and Krabs are all on Oral Roberts. And
someone
Wait, the 3 of you are all on Oral Roberts?
Yeah, and South Dakota State was the only one pitched.
So. And Capwise said South Dakota State was #sharp. So, sketch.
It's too sketch.
Too sketch. Later. Moving on.
It's a skirt me by.
Moving on.
Skirt me by.
I mean, Leafs fans saying he loves the Bruins. I don't know. I'm just. I know it's hard to fade the crowd.
Bruins on the road.
I just think they get Marchand back tonight. They're going to be fired up. But don't listen to me. I'm a Bruins fan.
Let me get surgical here for a second. Just looking to see
why are we not talking more about this Devils Penguins game?
What's there to talk about?
I think Fruity said that the Penguins would be like the worst value bet to take tonight.
Yeah, I mean they're that -300 that could lose out
on the total there.
What's up on the total?
Here
What
we
is
have
it?
we have 4 guys on screen that don't know dick about where the value is on ice.
Leafs? Fuck that.
Fuck the Leafs, bro.
I don't know why I'm having a hard time finding like a solid wagon confident money line piece.
I mean, dude, it might be Murray State, but it's against Capwise, so it is what
it
it
against
is.
Capwise?
Yeah, that was.
Dior,
I
bro.
didn't pitch it, but apparently the model doesn't like it. Model has Belmont by a lot, I guess.
I'm not taking the Brooklyn Nets +9, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's another game. I'm not.
Corner looks good.
Why don't we just take the Bruins, man? Good money line. Sure.
Leafs fan is on it, dude.
I just think, you're thinking about I don't really like the Kraken being due. I guess you could say they're due half the fucking season. Like they have.
They're not going to win this game tonight. Boston's getting their first line back and their power play back tonight.
Dude, I know, bro. I feel the same way, man.
Don't touch
Dude,
the Capitals.
they're 16 and 14 at home for a reason. They destroyed the Leafs. They destroyed the Panthers. The Capitals are not going to give them a problem tonight.
I would not put the Rangers or Capitals in a parlay.
I'm not going to, but I'm going to straight bet the fucking Rangers for sure.
If not, Nikki was right. It's always Boston. So
Boston. Team Bank Gambling Corner. Appreciate you, brother. Fruity, what's good?
Dude, he just came on stream and said vouch for them because they're 50% at home. That was the worst argument anyone has ever given on stream. That was the worst argument anyone in the history of Surgical Stream has ever come on and given. Ever. In the history of the stream. Congrats. They're 50% home. Wow. That's awesome. Great argument. Great argument.
Oh my god.
Bruins winning tonight?
If you're looking at money line pieces, the only money line pieces that I would back to go in here, which you already have Preds, would be either the Caps, the Leafs, or the Bruins.
Fuck the Kraken, bro.
Fuck the Kraken, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
like what's his name said, the Bruins got like everyone back tonight.
early, like I said earlier, early lean I was on the Kraken, but I did a lot more like looking into this. And I honestly, the Bruins.
Is it Swayman or Olmark for the Bruins?
I think it's Olmark.
Yeah.
Let's take Bruins. Come on, boys.
Yeah, I like it.
And we need one more. Right? If you're taking,
Are we doing? Do we want Bruins money line over the over in the Leafs game?
No.
Yeah. Are we now trying to put 2 NHL picks in this third?
Oh, is that we were trying to stick like diversified portfolio? I feel like we're gonna have to overlap with.
We're gonna have to overlap some.
Also, the Rangers are 16-4 at home, not 14, so it wasn't even the right stat.
Oh, we got Leafs fan in the queue. We got Lockman. What's up, bro?
Yeah, don't touch the Bruins game or the Caps game. Leave it out because it is 50-50. I just like Igor at home. Don't take the Leafs either.
No, fuck that. Wasn't going to.
So bad defensively right now. I think the Bruins is probably the safest. They're getting Marchand back. He's gonna be fired up tonight, man.
Dude, he's gonna be so fired up, bro.
Dude, he's gonna fucking wreck someone tonight, bro.
Fruity, what about Blue Jackets +2.5?
Yeah, it's -110. I really like it.
You can take that.
I'm not gonna lie, I like Devils better, but
2.5.
Yeah, Devils Penguins +1.5, +2.5.
Yeah, I mean the +1.5 is +100. The +2.5 is -160. So I see on two.
Personally, I can't change the line for NHL parlays, but if I'm sure the vast majority of y'all can.
Renee Brooks said you should have put the soccer plays in there. They're smacking.
Classic.
What are we in between right now? Like, what's the whole?
I want to just take the Bruins, dude. I feel like it's just they got guys coming back. They're playing a dog shit Kraken team. Come on.
We need one more pick, right? And Trent, you're taking a -300 on Illinois already. Why don't you take Middle Tennessee money line then? If you don't like the spread,
that's a good point.
What about the Devils over? Are you on that, Fruity? That I think that's pretty good too. But
yeah, it's interesting. Just every game has been under 6.5 this season for them, and they play.
I'm putting Bruins.
Just take the Bruins.
I'm putting Bruins ML with Gonzaga -10 and the Flames over 5.5. I love that.
I like that too.
Leafs over, Green Bay under, One more pick. Could be Middle Tennessee ML. Could be
Leafs over Green Bay under. Is Preds in another one?
Preds is in the Preds Bulls, Illinois, all money.
Oh, there's three teamers. Okay, my
Yeah.
bad.
Middle Tennessee is moving like as we speak. It was just at minus 300. It's a minus 320 for me now.
mean, there's no value in that really.
Are you Illinois is minus 300 as well.
I got it at minus 250.
Oh, well,
Indiana went up to like 7.5 now. I think.
Yeah.
I think it's just EJ Liddell is questionable. I think he's sick. So if Ohio State don't have EJ Liddell, like there's no reason Illinois should.
Really with the EJ Liddell. Wow. I mean, yeah, if EJ Liddell's out, then let's take Illinois spread.
Is Grizzlies like out of the question?
I just think for the Grizzlies, it's just I just don't. It's a coin flip to me. That spread's at what 1.5 now? Was that 4? Like,
All right, let's leave it out. I'm fine with that. I'm taking it straight anyways. I mean, UCLA hasn't been talked about yet, but it's in my lay, so I'm fine leaving it out. What about Dr. Donk Wagons' pick? It's 5-unit max.
UNKC. I mean, I like it.
I don't
The
know
money
shit.
line. He said the money line was a safe pick. He's on the spread.
What is the money line?
I think they're like minus 3.
It's a 2.5 point spread, so probably like 180.
I mean,
minus 150.
Can't go wrong with Dr. Donk Wagons, you know?
I mean, he just lost, so he's due to bounce back. Like I don't think he's missed twice in a row.
I wish that's how it worked.
real shit. Like
Yeah,
Dr.
seriously.
Donk's been auto.
It's not how it works. But
I don't think Cappers can be due for a bounce back. I fucking wish.
Good revenge spot for Dr. Dongs here.
Great home revenge spot.
Um,
What about Data's Northern Arizona money line hosting a real hot garbage Idaho State team?
What's the line?
It's a 3-point spread, so it's minus 160. Idaho State is trash. Northern Arizona has nothing to write home about. It's the home team.
Home team. Revenge spot, -3, -160 ML. That G Unit likes that play. What Northern Arizona money line? Model likes that play, says Data. G Unit has Northern Arizona at -7. Oh.
That's why we stay in surgery.
That's why you stay in surgery,
You don't
boy.
rush this shit.
No. Wylie, thoughts?
I mean, I don't mind it. It's the home team at favorite. I just don't know shit about these teams. If I'm being honest with you.
I know Idaho State's hot ass, and typically hot ass teams don't get wins on the road. And if we have G Unit stamp of approval, it's DMB's favorite play of the day. I think Capwise model is on it at -160 money line.
I love it. Come
Yeah.
on.
I think we throw it in there.
I think we throw that shit in there. And G Unit has the spread at
He
what?
has it at 4 points higher. I mean,
4 points higher. You never see that. And Data's fucking model loves it.
yeah. I mean, I think
Done.
you don't really got to think about it from
We're
there.
doing that with the Leafs over, or are we gonna do a little Devils deal in here?
No, so it'd be Leafs over GB, Green Bay under, and
Is the Green Bay the UIC one?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And the
That's
the
kind of an
over for
auto.
the-
That's an auto tail 3-teamer.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yep.
We got
Yep.
a
Yep.
Data / G
100%
Unit
auto
collab.
tail.
We got Auto Dilberto, and then Leafs over was from fucking.
That's
was that
money.
From, was that from Leafs fan? Someone gave us that Leafs over.
Yeah, it was
Fruity. Oh, Fruity. fan.
I thought you were doing that on purpose.
No, I had no idea. Wow, those are
You
surgical.
are hit it.
Like,
I
listen, Preds, Bulls, Illinois. Like, I'm in love with that.
Yeah.
Flames over 5.5. Gonzaga -10. Bruins ML.
Mhm.
Love with that. Leafs over. Green Bay under. Northern Arizona money line. I'm in love with that.
Honestly, I'm taking all three of these tonight, and I
Those
never
sound so surgical.
Done.
I'm taking all
Done.
three of them,
Boys,
too.
these are birdie putts. We're landing all of them. Let's go.
Birdie putts. Let's get it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna kill.
I see nothing wrong with these three.
I don't either, dude. I literally do not either. Dr. Donk, man. I'm sorry, brother. I love the pick. I'll tell you. I'll toss the unit on it. Sweat. But
I'll toss a little half yoon there with you, Dr. Donk, for sure.
I love it. So we got Trent's 3-teamer, which is that top one. We got Trent's parlay up there, which is basically Trent's 3-teamer. It's Illinois, Bulls, and Preds. That's the 3-teamer. And then another 3-teamer. That's kind of just a consensus. We all love it. Flames over, Gonzaga -10, Bruins ML, Surgical. And then Leafs over, Green Bay under, Northern Arizona moneyline, Surgical.
Auto tail
3-teamer. Confidence
Yeah.
from everyone around. One of these is at least hitting for sure, if not all.
You got to hit.
The whole chat's taking the 9-teamer. So
Yeah, somebody said they're combining it for a 9-teamer.
9-teamer, yes.
Good.
Might throw $20 on that shit.
Good shit, boys. Let's get these bags tonight, baby. The units are coming home. They are.
Love it.
All right, boys.
Surgical Sweats needs to be on repeat tonight.
Oh, yes.
Make sure you guys are coming in and tuning in and watching us freak the F out on all of these games that we have spent the last nearly 2.5 hours talking about. We're going to have prize picks, spaces going on after this as well.
Yep.
So much value in there.
Bag season, boys.
I'm going to be on record. I'm probably taking Thunder money line as well.
Oh, I want to do Thunder money line, Pistons money line, 2-teamer.
Yeah.
Fucking donate, bro.
Instant money line. Rock it with Nappy.
Please, bro. Don't wait.
Nappy literally just got fully bricked.
All right, gents. Appreciate your guys' efforts. Let's get these coins mush. Let's get these coins picks. Fruity, as always, a pleasure. Do we get a dunk or are we still off?
Not until we hit away.
And not until we don't deserve dunks, bro.
No, it's not
deserve dunks. Wylie, much appreciated. Stay goated. Let's get these bags. Chat, stream, TikTok. Great session. Nothing was forced or rushed. We went way over time, which means we went extra surgical mode today. Graphics guy, sorry for going through these super fast. I'll take it slow here. Let's repeat the lays. Let's start with Trent's 3-teamer. 3-teamer. The 3-teamer consists of basically my pre-stream parlay, just without a couple. Preds money line, Bulls money line, Illinois money line. That 3-teamer is Preds money line, Bulls money line, Illinois money line. I don't know what the odds are, but those are 3 wagons. The next 3-teamer, which was kind of just a squad one, Flames over 5.5. Gonzaga -10, and the Bruins money line again. It's Flames over 5.5. Gonzaga -10. Bruins ML, and then the Auto Tail 3-teamer that we all loved is Leafs over. I believe it's 6.5. Green Bay's under 136.5. 136.5, and Northern Arizona money line. Couldn't name a single dude on that floor, but when goats are on it, you blind tail, and that's why it's called the auto tail. Hold on. Someone said go look at the robot's tweet. Let's look at this robot tweet really fast before we wrap this up. What did he have to say? Is he fading my Shut up. His pick of the day, Simons over 22.5 points. Goated. Now that he tweeted it out, though, wait, it says putting the streak on the line, going for 4 straight. Let's have a good one. Good luck, humans. Then he tagged me. That's pain because I'm going to tweet it out saying that's my pick of the day, and everyone's going to think that I fucking copied him like everyone else does. But I said it. I said it on record. Good shit, boys. I already nuked the Super Goat prize picks. I'll say that one more time, and then we'll wrap this shit up. My Super Goat prize picks. I don't have it in front of me, so I don't know where it went. It's right here, I think. No, it's not. All right. Well, I'm putting it on Twitter. I'll retweet the post, and let's have a surgical day, boys. Best of luck to everyone. Good luck. Bring these units home and book it. Peace.